brother Frisco Morgan.
Your DJ is Joseph.
Every Sunday morning from 6 a.m. through to 10 a.m. with
The undiluted gospel mixer on KLAS FM 89, the station of the star.
It's now time for Jamaica's first and the number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion. All right, greetings and salutations. Welcome to The Sports Desk. How are you, Mr. Matthews?
Yeah, not bad. Good afternoon to the listeners. I hope they are doing well, generally.
All right.
Yes.
Now, made upon a war part today. So those who don't like when those who can't deal with me when it look like I'm scoring points, this is the point where you turn off your radio. Because you're not going to like how I'm going to be sounding for the next 5 minutes. But if you want to stick around and hear how I'm going to be knocking out a few people, then increase the decibel levels on your volume. Where you want to start? Let me start with the cricket. You have anything to say? Pana West Indies lost this morning.
I want to look forward.
You
cannot always look back at the game, but are we going to qualify now?
Yeah, man. We in the Super 6 now.
Yeah, are we going to qualify for the World Cup now? Because the two teams that gone through that beat us, they have points on us now.
Yeah.
So we have to win every single game, I hope.
Yeah.
And what are the other teams that? We're going to face Sri Lanka. Who's the other team over the other side?
Over the other side. But we didn't look so far. Right?
But we're in trouble.
People. I was entertained, so...
it was an entertaining game.
Yeah, I was entertained. So I don't know why the cowballing from a bag of people can't afford. That's what we watch sports for, right? To be entertained. There were some things though. The decision to bowl Holder for the super over. Understandable, but I don't know if I do it. Holder, 10 overs, 1 for 59. Alzari, 10 overs, 2 for 73. Those were the two bowlers coming into the super over. I understand the coach, the captain's choice. There are some decisions that you understand. I understood why England declared the other day. I understood why Holder declared. Why Holder was used. But Alzari coming off the momentum of bowling that last over when he had to defend up like 9. I would be tempted to give him back the ball. Honestly. But I can't talk about that. But here's something I want to. Nick, all up here. Yes. You don't have it yet? My goodness.
Oh, you have a clip?
I have 2 clips as a matter.
Okay. We can talk a little about the football.
Yes. By the way, I told the whole world that this match would end in a 1-1 draw. So
you predict that on Just Bet?
Yeah.
Yeah, great prediction.
Yeah.
Jesse Blake did it as well.
You know, so somebody said Justice did say 1-1.
I think you both said 1-1.
1-1?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, this disappointing performance for me for the Reggae Boys, because I hear people saying, and I'm not sure if they're talking about that, the fact that Leon Bailey missed the penalty and I could have made it 2-0. But if you look at the overall game, I don't think we could say Jamaica dashed the game.
Yeah, because
America, they can say Andre Blake makes some fantastic save, but if you're coming from an American standpoint, they're gonna say you want your striker and finish those. So I don't know if we can say we dashed the game. I think America did well enough to get a point from the game. So
I think when you get a penalty though and a rebound like that,
no, that's why I'm asking if they're talking about the fact that he missed a penalty, but it can't be Jamaica overall play. So you can say, boy, 2-0 up, we might likely to win the game from there. But I don't think Jamaica do nothing great in the game. It's an ordinary performance. The attacking players really got balls in great eras to do them thing.
If you had to pick an all-time Jamaican football team, would Leon Bailey make?
He's not playing enough games yet.
How much games him got?
Maybe about 20.
Based on what you have seen?
No, but he's not playing enough games for being an all-time team.
All right.
You want to say best 11?
A best 11 in the a best 11.
Yeah, yes, he would make it.
Leon Bailey would make a best 11 for Jamaica.
Yeah, man, at his best.
At his best?
Yes.
When is he at his best?
When he's at his best.
Playing for whom?
Playing for Jamaica.
Leon Bailey playing for Jamaica would be the best 11 Jamaican players.
Let me say
in a Jamaican
let me say it slowly because it's coming like an eye.
No, I mean,
Leon Bailey in a Jamaican shirt, at his very best, is a Jamaican all-time 11 player.
Say God no.
Yeah, as long as Walter Boyd is up in there, then Leon Bailey will be in ahead of Walter Boyd.
Based on his performance for Jamaica.
At his best.
You know what, the Nikita, and Michael Woolen thing will come back.
Yes, indeed. So, yeah.
Because you may argue that Leon Bailey is a bigger talent than some other man.
So when him at his best,
but when him in a Jamaican shirt, he would not make a Jamaica all-time.
No, if you're going by your all-time great consistency, maybe not. But if you're going to be at his best, because for example, the Mexico game that him scored the national team, the header, he was brilliant in that game, you know.
Leon Bailey at his best for Jamaica.
Yes.
Makes a Jamaica best 11.
Yes, go and watch about the Mexico game when he scored the national team.
People.
When Paul was just take over and he came back from injury, go and watch those games with him and Orville.
No man, but watch the game.
Yeah, so.
And I don't think in a Jamaican shirt he'd make a best 11 for the last 10 years, much less.
Who would be better?
Over.
Who would be ahead of him?
Boy, I'm struggling to see if he could make a second.
No, who would be ahead of him? Since it's so easy that I say he's struggling to make a second. So give me some names. At them best. So he is at him best for Jamaica. They are at their best. Who is ahead of him?
For Jamaica.
Yes.
In a Jamaica shirt.
Yeah.
We're not about what him look like for club, you know.
I will not answer the thing.
No, man. It's just I think me could call most
so
people.
Call one. I beg you one. You can't
Walter Boy. At Walter best for Jamaica.
Walter White played 9 million games for Jamaica and scored 19 goals.
At his best, though. Or Nandelo at his best. Or give me more than whatever they are.
No, sir.
At his best?
No.
Then again, I never really see Leon Bailey at his best for Jamaica.
Walter Boy, them ordinary.
You know what? When I come off with people, they Nikita Miller argument. Leon Bailey, based on talent, would make. You could argue that he could make. If you're picking him from those talent and Wim de Fedrong, Aston Villa, and Rona, Borussia Dortmund, but based on performances for Jamaica, Leon Bailey cannot make a Jamaica team. A best 11 for Jamaica.
I disagree. If you're going to mention Walter Boyd, definitely give me Leon Bailey.
Luton Shelton, Walter Boyd, Teagat Davis at them best.
Well, Luton Shelton is a striker.
Why you that play Leon?
Leon Bailey is a wide player.
A wide player. All right, people. Who no can help me deal with that? You finding something, my boss? You finding something? Nick, talk to me now.
No, yes.
All right, so I could take the first call.
All right, Omar Williams.
Yeah, man. Orville,
yeah.
Luton Shelton, and next one is up with Stoke name. Next forward.
Ricardo Fuller.
Ricardo Fuller must have scored 3 goals for Jamaica.
Ricardo Fuller at his best for Jamaica and Leon Bailey at his best for Jamaica. Ricardo Fuller.
No, we can't talk. Ricardo Fuller get cussed out of the national stadium and run with all the while for Jamaica. So Ricardo, the same goal packages. As a matter of fact, Ricardo Fuller, it was even worse because he play a whole lot of game and the fans him cuss him out on the stadium and say Ricardo Fuller no want to play for Jamaica. So no come with Ricardo Fuller. The same criticism for Leon Bailey is the same for Ricardo Fuller as well, you know. That's what the narrative was, you know. Oh, Ricardo Fuller looks off a Stoke. Oh, Ricardo Fuller when he come to Jamaica, he not give me nothing.
Why?
So Ricardo Fuller in there now. You saw no bias?
Because I think Ricardo Fuller, even when him not score.
Me catch you, man.
No, I think even when Ricardo Fuller not scoring.
Me catch you, man. Me catch you with the Fuller.
No.
Use another name.
I think when Ricardo Fuller not scoring, he was still more of a threat to the opposing team.
Yeah, but them kind of argument we not have, you know, because there's nothing to prove that, you know. You attack me, I got that. But what I know say, Ricardo Fuller goal scoring record for Jamaica. They are out and out forward. It's very ordinary. That is just the facts.
Where you say, my boss?
All right, so for me, let me start quickly. The West Indies, the disappointed, right? Very, very.
Why would you be disappointed? Weren't you entertained? Not that you watch sports for.
No, so I mean, Orville, when I two different sides, when I India and England on the side, then entertainment, but when I West Indies are winning the number one.
No, man, I was entertained, man. I don't know what sports for.
I was going to say, that's how you watch it for that.
Yeah.
When Baptist Alliance, when we approach Baptist Alliance and we play against the next team, when I entertainment, go on the ball going on the back of the net, so when the score done, we are lead 10 love or 15 love, and that's my entertainment. So me want the victory. So I'm really disappointed.
Well, me want the entertainment, brother.
As I'm saying, first, I want to understand, I don't even watch the next time, but the cheer general, this all right, this day I look at the jar, wrap up on everything that I'm surprised when me hear something about Super Over. Never wonder if I was a different girl Medina. So I was really disappointed with that.
By the way, why did Shea Hope come out in the batting? when my pressure she whoop now, we're not gonna send me this.
That was very strange.
We need 30 runs. We need Philip 5-6 or 3-6 and 3-4. And she whoop open the batting. I have Puran and Romario Shepherd in the pavilion. Why she whoop come open the bat? Granted, by the time Johnson charged the 6 and then a single, we're probably out of it. But at the outset, that decision can't make any sense, people. She Hope is not amongst the 3 best 6 or 4 hitter in one over.
But let me move to my main issue. The Reggae Boys. I think if you had given me before the start of the game the other day, say, hey, when I will get a 1 hour, probably would have taken.
Against a weak USA team?
No,
we have 7 Premier League players.
No, all I say that, I'm not talking about even the weak USA team. Versus the name USA versus Jamaica, I would have taken.
No. But weren't you aware of this situation going into the game that USA team is significantly weakened?
No, I learned that just before the start of the game that most of them got suspended because.
No, man, they are opted not to carry some of them.
Something like that, right?
Yeah, the main players are not there, and we have our top players.
Right,
Mikel Antonio, the Everton guy came in.
I want to say what I heard was
Bobby Reed.
I heard through you, Zidane, that it was an MLS All-Star.
Pretty much.
She basically represented USA.
And Jamaica was awful, my boss.
Awful, but all right. So this.
Jamaica can't keep the football against a USA team, brother.
My boss.
I have 7 Premier League players on the field.
Definitely, my mom the coach of that game.
Something wrong, my boss.
My mom the coach of that game.
That's why I should have listened to when me telling us you 1-1 the game.
No, but
let me show you something. Say, because people are pressure Leon Bailey because you don't know the history.
You forget pressure.
Hold on, let me ask you a question now.
He asked to get pressure.
Allow me to ask a question, my boss.
Yeah,
How often did Mikel Antonio get in a position to take a shot towards goal in the game? In play for almost 80 minutes.
Very, 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 very minimal.
Minimal? There was none.
Why is that so, Zidane?
Something wrong with Jamaica and what we are doing as a football playing nation, my boss.
What have you been for that, Zidane?
Bobby Reed had a great season for Fulham this season, a pretty good season, you know. Bobby Reed look hard there on the field as well, my boss.
But Zidane.
We're bringing this Everton youth to look liable for him showing some glimpses. Second half, the man can't get the ball, my boss. Something wrong when stop.
Let me tell you why we're knocking.
But guess what? He's come down to the coach, my boss.
Let me tell you why we're knocking Leon Bailey more than we're knocking the others.
No, we're not talking about knocking the others. I'm talking about seeing that there's a bigger problem for Jamaica
than Leon Bailey. But I'm telling you the reason why the Jamaicans.
No, man, I know the reason of it.
No, but I don't know if the reasons you're going to give you the same.
No, but you are giving your opinion.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Leon Bailey for what 2-3 years was acting by him and his handlers as if they were bigger than Jamaica's football. They wouldn't play. Even when they were being begged by different members of the JFF administration, he wouldn't come.
Leon Bailey was doing that?
Yeah, he wasn't coming to play.
No, it was Leon Bailey actually doing that?
And Leon Bailey we call and he wouldn't come. I never Leon Bailey we call.
Orville, no, it's not that.
Hold on.
Craig, nobody with that.
Man,
you know, say it's not Leon when he was 18 and 19. Not wanting to come.
Hold on.
We know say no say.
No, man.
We don't want to get into that silly. We don't say that and leave.
We used to call Leon Bailey to the national
No,
program,
you know
and Leon Bailey was not coming.
No,
and there was a resentment about the fact that he was not coming.
No, but Orville, you have said on this program that you believe in your opinion that Leon Bailey would want to play for Jamaica, but he's been influenced.
No, I'm telling you the resentment, the reason why we are marking him hard.
But I know it's a history with Craig.
So yes, but at some point Leon Bailey could have been a man and said, "Me, I play for my country."
No, but you admit that you understand the situation and understand.
No.
Me understand him too.
Make we take the
at the end of the day,
because remember those times he was 18, 19 and still a teenager and just get the bus from them.
We know him love Craig.
But guess what?
The loyalty factor is understood but not forgiven.
Yeah, but the problem with Jamaica no care about Leon Bailey in Jamaica. No, we don't know how we don't go World Cup. Yeah. Or Leon Bailey no care about. So I'm saying there's a bigger issue. We had 7 Premier League players. We play against a C team against USA. And we're hard there, my boss. Mikel Antonio take one shot to the goal. And Mikel Antonio is a big footballer in the context of
that is.
As I said before, the coach, that's why I tell us to plan to come beat the coach for that.
We'll pick up yourself, Omar. We will take some of that.
Yeah.
Gotta go and come for Leon Bailey today. We got.
Give me a minute after I bring
No, man. No.
We're coming back.
importers. Submit proper invoices to customs to reduce delays in clearing shipments. Visit www.jacustoms.gov.jm for details. The temperature by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
32 degrees Celsius in New Kingston.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission, JADCO, needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website, jadco.gov.jm. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
With so much to do in one location, make Mega Mart your one-stop shop. Pick up your groceries and houseware needs, grab a bite and pay some bills, fill your prescriptions and see the beauty products in our pharmacy, all in one amazing location. My Mega Mart, the best value by far.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, well,
Yeah,
the tape, you find it?
you find the tape now?
Oh, yes, him say yes.
You find the Steve Smith tape?
He said yes.
All right, people. This is about 2 minutes long. Two things I want to not forget from that tape. This is Ricky Ponting and Mike Atherton, a former English captain and a former Australian captain, discussing Steve Smith. Remember, a lot of people tell you, say, Steve Smith is not even big like Ponting them and bother them and some other man. Listen to this. And I hope Dwight Chattu is listening as well. Run it.
Oh, but Ricky, looking at the numbers, this guy is an undeniable great.
You cannot deny it, Athers. There's no doubt about it. I mean, you look through the list of Australian batsmen, look through the list of batsmen that have played the game. I mean, there's Bradman there. Certainly on the Australian list, there's Steve Smith right behind him. And you just got to look at the cold, hard facts of it all.
And interestingly, in England, he's nailed playing in England. I think that was his 700 last week, wasn't it, in the World Test Championship here?
Yeah, which once again makes him stand out from most other Australians. I mean, in most other Australian batsmen that come here, their record here is probably slightly less than their career record, where he's been able to match it. I mean, look at his hundreds to games is the remarkable thing. You know, he's got 31 Test match hundreds now in 97 games. That strike rate is phenomenal.
Well, let's try and put him in some context then. The pantheon of Australian cricketers, which you mentioned a little bit a moment ago. Don Bradman obviously sitting at the top there. His average is the fourth of those who've scored 1,000 runs or more. Where would you put him in the pantheon of Australian batsmen?
Absolutely, no doubt in my mind right now, he's in that number 2 spot. And the reason I say that, if you look at the average says one thing, but the longevity is the thing that stands out. Look at the rest of the names down there. I mean, to be able to average over 60 in almost 100 Test matches. I mean, look at Adam Voges. You can understand that. Yeah. Come in, play 20 games, and have an average like that. But when you can stretch it out over 97 Test matches, and the thing with it, he's not finished yet either. No. He's not sleeping and still scoring.
Has he got the tip on you?
Yeah, he has at the moment. Well, after 100 Test matches, I averaged over 60, but then it fell off pretty quickly after that.
Okay, we'll just run some stuff in the background of him. He played brilliantly here, double hundreds in the Edgbaston game. But for young batters out there, what are the things, 2 or 3 fundamentals that make him stand out, other than the obvious natural talent that he has and ability? Just pick out 2 or 3 fundamentals.
Well, we talk about it all the time, and we talk about it a lot in commentary all the time. The best players that I've ever seen, in fact, the best businessmen, are the guys that solve problems faster than others. Good players, it takes them a while to work things out and work out a game plan. He does it on the spot. He'll quite often change mid-over, work out a different stance or pre-ball movement mid-over to try and combat what's happening in the game. So there's no doubt that he solves problems quicker than most. He's also not scared to try things and change things, which, looking back on my career, I was always too scared to change in case I failed. Well, he's never been that, you know.
2 things here. He said he averaged 100. He averaged 60 after 100 tests. It's not quite true. Ricky Ponting was averaging something like 57 after 100 tests. So, you know, he's kind of inflating his numbers there. But Ricky Ponting himself is admitting that at this point in time, Steve Smith is the next best thing to Bradman that Australian cricket has produced. So all of the people who are talking about the Australians, they even rate him. Ricky Ponting himself is telling you that Steve Smith was better than him.
This was the interview I was alluding to last week.
There you go. Secondly, this is for Dwight Chattu and the run spurt innings people Exclusively what that interview was about was the average of the great batsmen. Not at all about runs per innings. Bradman average and what a man average and what Vogue them and Ricky Ponting himself average. Average is still the term that cricketers use. That's for the argument that is only me and my friend them use average. These were two former cricket captains talking about average and telling you. And the third thing, what makes Steve Smith so special? His ability to work things out on the spot, people. Say, yeah, Ricky Ponting is telling you, I was too scared to make adjustments in the middle of a game. Steve Smith will make adjustments in the middle of an over, but stance different, grip different, approach different. That is genius. And until someone will start realize and stop talking about pretty cover drive and appreciate what the man is doing, oh no, not about cricket. See it? Here's another strange one. The Ilian Thompson one. You want to play that? No?
No, we'll take the call.
We'll take the call. And then we'll come back to the Ilian. All right.
Dave?
Yeah, good afternoon. Yes, Dave.
Oh, no.
Not yet.
Hear me now. The football match, let me start this so quickly. I'm going to ask the public not to kill Bailey too much. I'm disappointed, especially with the rebound. Let me tell you, I don't like the way penalties are taken today. This thing where we are trying to trick the keeper and all and the thing there, I think we prefer the old-fashioned way. You pick a corner, run up to it, blast that ball in the spot. But prefer that, right? So,
the rebound was shocking.
The rebound,
yeah, man, it was shocking, man. That is straight technique, and anybody can miss a penalty. Anybody can kick on the keeper, get there, even not great. But
even with missing penalties, I think we still approach.
No, as a top footballer, even if you play at the Premier League level locally, you cannot get that rebound and not hit the target, my boss. With a weak, stronger foot, you cannot not hit the target on that rebound.
Yeah, that was disappointing.
Yes.
Read the penalty. What I would say, I think Leon is pressuring himself. Leon sees himself as the man. And I think him really under a lot of mental pressure. And I think we as the public and even his teammates maybe need to help him over the bump.
I was trying to explain why he's under this pressure. You know?
Well,
Leon Bailey knows that the Jamaican public are not too enamored with him because of the years he wasn't coming to play for us. Whatever the reasons, rightly or wrongly. Here are we calling a baller to help us. And for 2-3 years, this baller would not come for whatever reason. That builds up its own resentment.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a little more than that, Orville.
That is the main part of it. I think that is the
main
part. That's
the reason why the public, I said, brother, you did that. What do you
I don't want to take up too much of my time.
No.
Yeah, so after I do the point, I'm going to look at the thing there.
Yeah.
I think one of the things is Leon sees himself as the man. And nothing wrong with that. I think he sees himself as the man and he wants to be the man. And nothing really wrong with that. It's good to put pressure on yourself. But I think the teammates and even us as the public need to help him over that bump. Help him to get comfortable. You know, last week Shipping Port spoke up some of your old player them from your side, Orville. There's a guy who also wear number 10, you know, name Perino name Hewitt.
Donald Jimmy Hewitt.
When that guy got called to the national team, I said, don't drop him after 1 or 2 games. Let him get comfortable in the team. Let him say to him, I want you to do for Jamaica what you do for Reno. Let him get comfortable in the team and start being himself. Let us allow Leon Bailey to get comfortable and be himself, and he will be the man. Quickly, I've been balling for this player for years, and could have tell me about work rate till the sheeps come
Tarek McGee.
This side needs Maggie. You could have tell me anything you want to tell me about work rate. We have nobody passing the ball. This guy is needed in the team. We need a distributor. I would play about him. And what is happening with Ravel Morris?
They said he wasn't fit the last time and he's not playing for any club, so they don't see how we would regain the fitness.
He's still better out there in midfield. I like him.
Dave, the second half was difficult to watch from a Jamaican standpoint. It was hard to watch.
The second half.
No, it's a serious thing, man. It was hard to watch,
No,
man.
I fell asleep in the second half. Yeah,
But why we can't find so many?
I want to see.
All right, Dave, why we have Mikel Antonio now. We think he's a solid CONCACAF player. We have one from Everton, Grazier now. We have Bailey. But why we can't find a midfielder we can say, this man looks the man. Yeah, you know.
Call two names a while ago. Let us build our midfield around and two youth there. Ravel Morris will do the dirty work and assist with the pass. Make McGee be the distributor. Them two man there can make the difference. When me want to see, I've been balling for that little McGee player for a year.
Man, I know you're a little
Everybody
player.
look past him.
I rate him highly as well, you know. Rate him highly as well. I rate him highly as well.
He's a good pass.
I have a lot of time for him. Yeah.
And we have nobody doing that.
It was the game against Costa Rica when him tear them up in the world away. Yeah,
oh
man.
My
He can't
God,
pass for sure.
man. Oh my God, man. Yeah. Anyway, I don't want my time done. I'm going to get to touch a little track and field. I don't want another thing. I beg the public. I don't want to kill Alien. I don't want to pressure Alien. Are we darling her when she win her double, the whole of with the behind her, that way I jump up. She know depend on her best, you know. I don't really want to pressure her. I tell you, got you. I don't want to hear the call of them cuss and ray. Let us give her time. Even though she's a public figure, whatever happened in her personal life, let us allow her to sort it out. Right?
All right. Sir.
Even if time run out for her, I saw it. But you know, Sean did it.
No, he's not here now.
Sean did it. All right, tomorrow beg Sean to comment. There's a guy named Brown. He ran the 400 about 3 years ago at Champs. Run 45 flat. Thing for JC. Boy, I know what happened with that youth. Ask Sean to comment on that youth tomorrow for me.
All right, Dave.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. All right, we
go to another.
We'll take another one. Who we have? Hello. Hello.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you hear me?
Rooney.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Rooney? You were entertained, I would presume.
Yeah, you come on for people. You understand?
Yeah, man, I was entertained.
You understand?
That's why we watch sports, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And which sport you watch for entertainment?
All sports. Where sports is an
All right,
entertainment
hold on.
business.
Zidane.
Yes.
Were you entertained Saturday night?
Not at all.
If we did win, would you have been entertained?
I'd feel a little bit better.
You will feel better.
Yeah.
You understand? Because you're vested.
Yes. Gone?
Hello?
Hold on.
You hear me?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Continue.
man. As we say, England versus Australia, I am not vested. I need to be entertained. You understand me? And that is what I will need to understand. Oh, Omar Williams. Remember, get out your point them before the man and don't make the man chat out your minutes, my boss. You understand me? That's why when I tell Orville, I don't need to hear from you. Because you have 3 hours to do it. I don't need to hear from you. Me say what I need to say, you can answer after me done. That's why you never get it done when you do Omar Williams. Anyways, it is difficult to watch the second half.
Yes.
It was so difficult, you understand? But because I'm vested, because it's a Jamaica team, I am a Jamaican, sit down and watch it same way. You understand me? The entertainment value never needed then because I am vested. But Orville needs to understand.
What we said that's what we said last week. But that's what we said last week when our team is involved.
Yeah.
It's the win you want. More than anything else.
Steve Smith is not a West Indian.
No, but we determine who better than who.
Steve Smith is not a West Indian.
I think
you understand me.
I think they
you play a tape. I want you listen carefully to what Ricky Ponting said. Ricky Ponting keep emphasizing on the numbers. Every single time Ricky Ponting answer, him talk about the numbers because you can't go around the numbers. And nobody here was going around the numbers, Mr. Higgins. Nobody that go around the numbers. All them I say is Brian Lara entertain me with an average of 53.
Hold your line.
Ricky Ponting.
Right, cool.
There have been a lot of Australian batsmen who are more quote-unquote entertaining than Steve Smith, including Ricky Ponting himself. And Ricky Ponting is telling the whole world to listen, no compare me with that man. You know how up that? When you don't get
Ricky Ponting said that?
Yes.
Compare,
no, because him say behind Bradman.
Listen. You're not listening.
No, for just accept when you're wrong and we win one more argument for the radio, man.
Just drop your break and come back.
We win our next argument, sir. Ricky Ponting himself I tell us, Steve Smith is the best Australian batsman outside of Brad. Which is the same thing with that tell you. We're coming back.
Your home is your castle. Fill your house with exceptional home decor from Carmen's Collection. Visit our showroom at 112 Constant Spring Road, Mondays to Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. The time, courtesy of Carmen's Collection, is 1:30.
Real unboxing, a feel culture. Better never know a boxing turn up. Full of vibes when your friend them show up. Watch it fight, mix a rum with your cups up. A real rum fight nights, everybody roll up. Fight nights, a feel culture. No fun and excitement, boy, yeah. Fight nights, a feel culture. Full of vibes, rare rum, make we show ya. Make we power up the biggest boxing championship. Ray and nephew fight nights. Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Edgechem, Any Bet, at Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
Luka Modric has signed a new one-year deal which will keep him at Real Madrid until the summer of 2024. The Croatian midfielder, whose contract had been set to expire at the Bernabeu, had been linked with a move to Saudi Arabia's Pro League. He has made 488 appearances for Real, winning 3 La Liga titles and the Champions League 5 times since arriving from Tottenham in 2012. Following an announcement of his new contract in the Spanish capital, Modric wrote, "Home sweet home," on Twitter. That is Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Any Bet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly at Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill. Celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes. You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, Rudy.
Yeah, my boss. Still there.
Yeah.
So I don't want Orville behave like him call us them stupid, you understand me? And we don't know what numbers.
No convince me say sports entertainment. So I was entertained. No can make me work with it, you know.
Is about entertainment, my boss.
Yes, and I was entertained this
Michael
morning.
Jordan entertain you?
Yes.
And did he win?
Yes.
Why you think them give him the goal?
Him never
entertain while winning.
Him win some and him lose some.
Huh?
Him win some and him lose some.
Man say, "This is why they give me go like I'm entertained while winning.
Yeah.
Winning
Yeah.
easy, you know."
So then while winning him entertain, brother?
But I think them give him the goal because I don't think for the entertainment.
So why don't give him the goal?
In dominance as an efficiency as a player. In impact.
While winning. So he was dominant, look good while
No, I never hear nobody say because him look good make him think him are the great.
No, sir.
Never hear that yet.
Rooney,
Yeah.
I want the win at the West Indians when we
Come
attack
with
cricket.
them
We talk them. The real sports fans don't talk about how good they look.
Well, Orville, all right. So, Orville, wait. I'm going to ask you a question because you're more involved in cricket than anybody else. You understand me? Why you think them talk about Brian Lara and not Ricky Ponting? Why you think them talk about Brian Lara
Who is
and
them?
not? We just wait, no, man. Why you need to rush people? Because we only have 5 minutes, or you want to talk about my 5 minutes?
No, me ask you, who is them?
William 5 minutes. The world.
The world doesn't
Why
think
the world speaks so highly of Brian Lara? Why?
because he's good. But the world also
Because he's
speak
good?
The
No,
world,
but, hold on, wait.
but the world also
Wait,
speak highly of
wait.
Steve Smith.
The world is good, yes, all right? Why them don't talk about Sangakkara like how them talk about Lara? He's better, though. Him have average higher. Why them don't talk about Jack Callis the way them talk about Brian Lara? Why? They're all averaging way more than him. Why? Why them don't do it? Them bias? Them just prefer this little youth from the Caribbean?
Because
he's black and them did white? Why?
No.
Why?
They ask me the question and you know what I'm answering.
It must be a reason why them keep talking about this little youth and my boss. You understand me? And numbers alone, and I can't the numbers because other people have better numbers than him. You even go and look and say him at 2019 of the world. So why people keep talking about this little
So
level?
you asked the question 4 times. You want to answer it?
May emphasize the question because it must be something special about this one man here.
Am I allowed to respond, or you want your
Yes,
five?
you can respond now, Mr. Higgins.
We in the West Indians are not the only.
I know we in the West Indian alone talk about that. That may say stop what we in the West Indian.
You know, sir, what? You know,
talk about everybody in the world.
You
Keep
know,
going back to this little man.
You know, so where you say like while that say, what you cut me? I was going to tell you that we in the West Indies are not the only one captivated by style. I never tell you that it's only West Indians, you know. Me never tell you that.
Yeah.
But that's how you behave.
No, sir.
The numbers not changing the numbers. A fax them the Steve Smith average way more than him. Jack Collins, why them keep going back to this little one man here? Even though I just 53 my average.
You asked that 7 times. You want to ask it 3 more times?
Something special about this one man here.
All right. You want to ask it again? Why?
May I emphasize it?
But you make your point. No.
Yeah.
All right. So, something special about
other people. Yeah. Just say,
okay,
and
that's what we have learned
from me. Something special about this left hander here. You understand?
I believe there's something special about him as well.
Brian Lara. Big up Rooney.
But I believe that something is special about Steve Smith as well. That's all right. Hello.
Change your name from Rooney to Lara.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Orville.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I didn't know it was my time.
It is.
Zidane.
Good afternoon.
So which point in time did Leon Bailey have a special moment for Jamaica over Walter Boy or Tapa or Anandelo?
Special moment?
Yeah.
What you call special moment?
As you say, at his best.
I never said anything about moment.
At his best, at his best.
At his best?
Yeah.
You want to tell the games them when it was at his best? All right, go and watch back the games then when Whitmore was fired, he came back from injury and played on a Paul Hall. And the game at Mexico in the at the stadium in the Nations League game.
Yeah?
Yes. I call her. If me have to pick between Leon Bailey and Whitmore.
No man, we know what you think of him, man. I mean, all right. We disappoint him to the games. Then come ask.
Orville.
Yeah.
You think you're right, man. If you have to choose any day, any minute, any second, any microsecond, you have to choose Tapa.
Hold on. It come down to based on what you're using to select him now.
No, but Tapa and Leon play the same position, man. We're going to water them the argument. Tapa is that central midfielder, man. Leon Bailey is a Tapa. So even if Leon Bailey let him roar, so you ask, hey, want a forward, my boss. Leon Bailey go better than Tapa. If you want a wide player to dribble down people and cut in, you got to pick Leon now over Tapa. Tapa not play that role. Him can't do that. Him slow.
No, sir. I'm not look at that way there.
So if you're playing a 4-3-3, you want a wide player, you're going to pick Tapa out there.
Zidane.
No, are you bringing Tapa into the argument to me? I ask you.
Zidane.
Then me no can't. All right, me go pick Cargill over. All right, me go pick Cargill over. Me go pick Cargill over Leon Bailey.
That's your problem.
Just what are we going to talk?
I would do that, but I would do the same thing too.
Yeah, man. Me go pick Fitzroy Sims over Leon Bailey. Yeah. You want go big Ghana?
I would do the same thing for Jamaica. Playing Jamaica colors.
No, but I'm saying.
Right. Me know why I bring up this argument, playing for Jamaica argument, you know. I go and hold it again on this, you know.
But Orville is only Zidane alone hold that notion. But everybody who see Bailey play.
What is my notion?
You see what you say, Orville?
No, what is my notion? Hold on. Wait, think me say.
The public here, man. I don't want to repeat. Orville, you see what you said about Leon Bailey holding off from coming to Jamaica and the people didn't want to see him.
Yes.
I believe is that the pressure are reaching you now.
Yes, indeed, sir.
I believe that is that the pressure are reaching you now.
Yeah, man. Leon Bailey, if Leon Bailey had come to Jamaica, the minute them call him, and there was not this whole long standoff between himself and him and his handler, we wouldn't be marking him this hard.
Exactly.
For the record, it's not him never want to come.
No, man, him we call when Zidane. But ultimately, him responsible for not coming.
We have to give the listeners the right information.
No,
because you've been inconsistent.
No, Zidane, I'm saying while I can understand why he didn't
used to say it, you used to say you know.
Me understand it, but at the end of it all, the argument is while we can understand it from a youth perspective, you know. So boy, I'm loyal to Craig, and therefore, if Craig's gonna come, him now go come. The truth is that Leon Bailey could have made that.
Not at 18. Not at 18. Leon Bailey came at 21. Leon Bailey is hold on, man. Hold on, caller. Leon Bailey is hold on, my boss, man. Leon Bailey.
I'm on the line, Zidane. You
man.
can talk after I leave. I'm holding on and I want to get through some more time.
All right.
Yeah, what I'm saying is after 20 games, how much you goal, man?
3.
Okay. So me I go calculate up here. Me I go say next 20 games, 6 goal.
Yes.
That a 40 game.
Yes, and then 20 more, 60 games.
9 goal. That a 60 game.
Yeah, he would have. So if he continues on this path, listen to this now carefully, because Orville bring up Fuller all around. He would have 9 goals in 60 games. Fuller had 9 in 72. So right away, if he continues on this poor path, he would still have a better goal scoring ratio for us than Ricardo Fuller.
Him not impress me, brother. I'm not telling you lie. Him not impress me, you know.
Just put all a lick there still.
No,
all a small.
No, but remember we were talking about at them best though. I've seen Ricardo Fuller
tell him that. You don't
in a 1.5 game or a 2 game. Messi him look more destructive to the opposition.
But with Fuller, you see the goals that Fuller used to miss for us, the easy chances, Leon Bailey is not getting those to miss, you know. Ricardo Fuller used to get better opportunities than Leon Bailey, if you don't go fear. Because
Fuller not like the one yesterday though.
No, that was
that is probably the worst miss.
But it's a 1.5 thing that,
you know.
But I said Fuller used to get a plethora of easy chances and bush them.
Anyway, my boss, if it's playing for Aston Villa or playing for Bayer Leverkusen, Leon Bailey would make probably a Jamaica list of the last 30 years. Because some of the 70th ball I'm not saying.
Exactly.
But playing for Jamaica,
in Jamaican colours.
A big Keita Miller argument, me I try come back and win, you know.
Not in Jamaica, but you know, I believe they will have a jar cricket comparison.
Then that me I tell you, playing for Jamaica in can't make an all-time 11.
Cannot.
Playing for Leverkusen and Aston Villa, yes. So
remember
which criteria are we?
Remember I said at him best doing for us. That's me the ask.
At him best for Jamaica,
yes.
He's not making the team.
So when was that? When was that?
Me tell you already, my boss, man.
I remember them games.
You want me repeat myself?
Me don't remember them games.
But
me I go with Orville. Me don't remember them games.
Leave it there, some boss.
Them Orville.
Yeah.
This is Fisherman.
Fisherman.
Yeah, man.
Are you out of the key?
Yeah, man.
How far out of the sea you there right now?
Well, I'm call it 59 nautical mile from Treasure Beach.
One name nautical mile?
Basically, nautical mile is a shorter mile, more road mile, you know, so that's why they measure it nautical mile, you know.
Boy, you hear loud and clear from Pond Sea. Big up yourself, sir.
Wonderful.
Yeah, man, enough. You have quite a few listeners out there, both on the 2 programs still, the program I'm on and this program, you know.
All right, sir. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man, I'm going to go up a virgin manager. Him really ever stuck on KLS when time come to 1 o'clock.
Nani Dread?
Yeah.
I was going to ask you something, but I'm not about to ask you.
If it's not him direct to you can ask him, man.
At the same reason why I think they call him Nani Dread, then call him Nani Dread.
I don't know the reason why.
All right, leave it right. Leave it right.
Big up, Pedro.
Leave it right. Big up yourself and the people on the keys who are listening to the program right now.
Yeah, man. Thanks for that.
Right. Respect. Yeah, man. We'll take one now or we take the break? Right?
No, we're not. Break already?
We'll take the break.
What time I fly fast? All right, we're coming back.
This is your television and radio preacher, Bishop Dr. G.G. Cooper, asking you to join me on KLAS Omega Radio 89.1, 89.9 every Sunday at 6 p.m. for revival time. Enjoy 60 minutes of old-fashioned, Holy Ghost anointed, yoke-destroying, burden-removing praise celebration.
Today is the day to push past my limit. Escape my comfort zone, I won't live within it. Healthy energy for my mind and body. Be all I can be, the version of me. I won't give up, no, I never stop. Boost me up, boost me up, boost me up, boost me up.
One glass of Suppligent has 8 vitamins and minerals and is power-packed with protein to maintain healthy muscle mass. The day is yours. Suppligent boosts you up.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. All right, welcome back. Who we have now, Greg?
All right, let's see who we have now. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, man. Big up on yourself. Good
Yes.
afternoon to Jamaica.
Yeah, good afternoon.
man.
Leon.
Yeah, man.
Leon.
Yeah, man. Me call it, well, ball over West Indies and cost them a little bit. But, Zidane,
Yes.
with the call a while ago, what you really say about Leon Bailey? Yeah, compare Leon Bailey with Taylor Whitmore?
No, it's not me. You wasn't listening.
Probably not.
Okay. He was the one who brought up Tapper. He said he,
Yeah, but yeah, different Leon Bailey against Tapper Whitmore?
No, I'm saying Leon Bailey and Tapper Whitmore plays two different positions. So
I'm not saying then
no, they would no. Yeah, you understand the context of the conversation?
Well, anyway, let me say this.
Yes.
When we grade Jamaican footballers, national footballers, for me, Theodore Whitmore, they are the top of the tree. Probably number one.
It's the greatest of all time for you.
Maybe, yeah, man. Everything long and hard. The great one I see at least. So me was. I start watch football about 1990. And Leon Bailey about 4 out of 10. But him have time, you know. It's still ongoing.
He has played 20 games. Most of the man they will play 60 and 70.
Yeah, man, that Mister. Him have time and him have talent. Him have the talent. So you know. But him not up there. You call some name a while ago, him not up there with none of them.
Yeah, but we don't say
because Billy Gardner would be like number right up there.
No, man, that wasn't the context of this conversation. Because I would agree in terms of because you have to do well for long periods for you in a greatness conversation.
Everything.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, man. Let's look at football again. One city, Manchester City's second best player last year. We agree to Haaland was probably number one because of the goal. You know, goal is very important in football. But who was the second best player for you?
But that's between Stones and Rodri.
What to Gundogan?
We have them two there then, but he would be in the mix as well.
So why is City like that, brother?
I think there's a contract situation, man. Barcelona is prepared to give him.
No, but he want more money.
Or a longer contract. Maybe Barcelona is prepared to give him a longer contract, which is the case, I think.
But doing anything the man to get no man. The man have a killer season.
Business, man.
Me not understand your coach, you know.
He's not the coach, my boss.
He's
not the coach. Length of contracts, how much money players get. I know the coach determine that. I never know them.
Yeah, but if you would say to your boss, them say, yo, whatever we have to do, we don't have to meet him, go right at the top.
At the end of the day, my boss, you know,
we have to meet him 90% or 80%.
You know, in big football clubs, you have like general managers and different people. We have to,
yeah, man, we know that.
So they have their meetings.
Yeah, but doesn't the coach have an influence in who?
But he doesn't have the final. All right.
He doesn't have.
You know what I know? All right. You know what I know? Me did want to play around.
No, but I'm telling you, Leandro, he has a great influence, but he doesn't have the final decision.
But you may say, Zidane.
Yes.
When me that say to my boss, them, cause me nah let go the type of feel to me.
Leon, you used to follow Arsene Wenger. You know how much players Arsene Wenger said he would love to have at Arsenal. Them come and then when negotiation time and the selling club say 80 million, 70 million. The Arsenal both say, listen,
I free then I got the man now.
No, but I just explain to you that some of the times
you can't compare. If I have money, if they're selling for $100 million, you can't sell him and get another market.
Oh, so you're basically saying is Pep Guardiola wanted Gundogan to leave?
No, I'm not saying that.
Then must
did Pep fight hard enough for him to stay?
That's it, Harvey. That's it.
Yeah.
Because I say, if Pep should have said, all right, me did want to play around this of the 50 million. Yeah. But you know, I'm allow him and keep Gundogan.
You know who Mr. replace Gundogan? The man from Chelsea name. What's his name again? You said they are Madrid. No man is good like Gundogan right now.
No, brother.
So I'm saying it must be bigger than Pep.
For me, Gundogan was the man come up with some critical players at critical times.
I agree. Remember his last season when they went down 2-0, he's helped to bring them back, was a significant man to bring them back against Aston Villa in the final day. The season before last.
In every competition with them play, man. The man, in the Champions League, the man was huge.
Yes.
So anyway, let me mal about West Indies a little bit. I want to play football.
They were playing entertaining cricket, which is most important.
And the football Netherlands player.
Yes. You're known for
football. Orville.
Yeah.
Let me admit, I never watch him match. But, you know, me take a certain pleasure. You know, at two teams, I really a fan of. I like how Zidane an Arsenal fan. A Jamaica football side and West Indies, you know. Me not go overseas go follow no club, you know. Me bad mind them and follow Wagon and them way.
Yes.
But in basketball, me follow players. I in football, so I follow players, I follow teams. But West Indies team and Jamaica football side, let me tell you something. I take a certain pleasure. You see, me punch junk, you know. Me get licked until me used to lick and love lick. But let me tell you something. West Indies, when me do Orville, to top support them.
Just watch the thing for entertainment purposes.
Me done, but them have me heart string in them.
No. Are you entertained when West Indies? West Indies is probably more entertaining than the other team. And them will rate, you know.
You see, them pull off one of the test match against India. You know, me forget the flag give them.
Hold on. To Zidane's point, I'm seeing where Gundogan is saying that Pep had told him a few years ago that he hoped that they would leave Man City together. In other words, Pep is saying, once me there, I love you there. So it looked like this one was bigger than Pep. Him saying wanted a new challenge.
Well, I don't know. The type of season when the man should have been near to captain.
Man, a key man. Pep no leave him out, brother. Sometimes Pep get cussing for play Gundogan and leave out even defensive midfield.
What cussing Gundogan at the top?
All right, but we leave it to Leon.
All right, big up on the side.
Yeah, man. Cool. All right, hello. All right, I want you to play the Ilian Thompson.
Yeah, what's the time showing again? 11:23?
11:23. And this is her interview, or her speaking after that race on the weekend.
Honestly, I'm feeling good despite the fact that I've been out so long. It has been a challenging one, but I still hung on. I almost gave up. But, I have faith and I came out here to just test my body to see where I'm at. Has been, I would say my training has not been how I wanted it to, but if I say I missed so much and came out here to run a level 2-3 today, not running that long, I'm just grateful.
The two things that jumps out at me, I almost gave up. And two, my training hasn't been going well.
Sounds like a struggle.
What do you interpret those to be?
The struggle is real.
Remember, she signed the biggest contract of her life. 2 years ago? Or was it last year?
Last year.
It's last season?
Yeah, so last season she left MVP.
And having signed what we all expected was a massive deal, you felt like giving up? Not by the next season, or probably within the same season, because she's not saying she feels like giving up. No, she said that basically speaking in the past tense. What is it that could have happened that Elaine would think about retirement after signing what we all understand to be a mega deal?
Yeah. And I remember last year when the season ended, she spoke about she had to ensure she get the bag,
Yes.
She must secure my bag.
So why would you secure the bag last season and thinking about retiring pretty much right after that?
Months after.
That's one of the strangest things. And her training is not going well. What should we? No, I can understand an athlete being injured.
Yeah.
So you're injured. I don't know. And I'm not casting aspersions either way. I'm just saying that it is a little odd. A lot of people have been talking about the fact that she has left the highly successful MVP camp, has taken on her own personal coach, which is a move that a lot of people
were critical of.
And they were prepared to give it time.
Yeah.
But 2 years, 3 years in, she felt like giving up, and her training not going well. It's interesting what you can read into all that.
Yeah.
You can tell me, what do you think it all means? And with the national trials coming up is when it's trials.
Isn't it the next weekend? Not this one coming the other one.
The other weekend.
Yeah.
11-2-3 won't cut it.
Not at all. That won't qualify for the championship at all.
Should we start being a little concerned about it?
Most definitely. It's too close to the time of the championships for you to not be concerned about it. Yeah.
876-968-8117. And tell me what you all think about that and some of the other things that we've been talking about. All right. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Oh, me?
Yes,
yeah, man,
you're
you're
on.
on.
All right. Awesome. A world changer. You're supposed to familiar with the name by now.
World changer, yes.
Yes.
All right, good. So that means when that time for me to vote, you're not going to ask no.
No, we're not asking a question. World change.
All right. So just a couple of things. I'm not one of those who go fight Orville or Zidane about Man U Arsenal fight Zidane about Steve Smith and Brian Lara. But let me ask a quick question. And I'm just asking. We know the kind of forward that Rashford be. Rashford will dribble the ball and go score a goal, don't it?
He run on to balls more often than not and run into space in behind.
Right.
Yeah.
But what times he would dribble the ball? Because I've seen him done that more than one time. Dribble the ball past a couple of men and go kick in a goal, yes?
I've seen that.
And,
yeah.
And Alan are the kind of baller now. You hardly say Alan dribble. Alan just know how to find him, put himself right where he needs to be. And so one touch and some
excellent at getting into the crucial areas to finish. Excellent at that.
Yes.
Masterful.
Yes. He's awesome at that, right?
Yes.
No. At the end of the day, Alan is deemed a better forward than Rashford, yes. Right? So Rashford to me would be a little bit more entertaining, yes, than Alan, because Rashford will dribble. Alan is just good at himself in the air. So Rashford would be a little more entertaining.
Most definitely.
But that not necessarily means that Rashford better.
No, if somebody asks you
Haaland.
who's the better forward of the two, Rooney are gonna say Haaland. And that's the point where I make this. So you can always like one over the other, but when somebody asks who's better now, you have to look at who's more impactful in terms of helping the team to win.
Exactly.
And the aim is the main aim for strikers is to score goals. And Haaland is better at getting to position and finish than Rashford. It's just a simple logic.
All right, and then me go right back.
It's a good analogy to draw for them, boss.
Yeah, I am not a cricket fan, so I use the football to match the cricket now. Because me I hear this thing with Orville and all of who they call Brian Lara and Steve Smith. The reality of it is, me watch Brian Lara. Honestly, I've never watched Steve Smith like how me watch Brian Lara. But me watch Brian Lara, and Brian Lara is way more entertaining than what I saw when I watched a couple clips with Steve Smith. But the reality of it is, the stats prove it otherwise to say that Steve Smith would be considered a better batsman than Brian Lara.
No, I think I will have a problem with a man say Brian Lara better. The reason for say because Lara more entertaining. I think that is the issue.
Yeah, but
so if you want to say Brian Lara better,
that plus I don't want you to dismiss Smith out of that conversation.
I don't understand that one.
Don't tell me that Steve Smith should not be compared to Lara. Don't do that. One average 60 and one average 52. Why me can't compare?
But the reality of it is, how impactful are you to your team?
Yeah.
So if each time you go up on the field, you can make 10 runs, and when me go on it, me style up and make 2 runs. And each time you go make 10, me have to better than you, brother. And when people go like me, when me I make me 2 runs, but the fact that you are making 10 runs each time you go on, what's the main purpose of a batsman on the field?
To make runs.
To do what?
Runs.
To make runs.
Runs.
Or to entertain.
No runs, man.
But
the man vex. Look on Lara face when he was out and punting them. All of them is same face. They talk to them.
You don't understand sports, sir. The object is to entertain.
I can't see why this debate rage on so long. Me not see. It is what it is. But let me touch a little bit on the match last night.
Yeah.
Well, may I tell you, when I looked at that.
Hold the line, my boss. We give you 1 minute after the break and then we play the music after that. We're coming back.
All right. Good.
Get customized aluminum windows and doors at Hepburn's Glass Supplies, 13 Chisholm Avenue, Kingston 13. 10 years of experience guarantees satisfaction. Call or WhatsApp 876-773-4799. The time, courtesy of Hepburn's Glass Supplies, is 2 p.m.
Health Alert is sponsored by the National Health Fund. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
Stay informed and follow advice given by your healthcare provider. Stay informed on the latest developments about COVID-19. Follow advice given by your healthcare provider, your national and local public health authority, or your employer on how to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. National and local authorities will have the most up-to-date information on whether COVID-19 is spreading in your area. They are best placed to advise on what people in your area should be doing to protect themselves.
Health Alert is sponsored by the National Health Fund. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right. We understand that Royal Changer, we lost him, right? All right. So we'll go to the music. Brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color. This one is from Luciano, Serve Ya.
A night like this, when I lay down on my bed, when I thought about the God I serve and all I'm going through, as the memories rush down through my mind, it brought tears down to my pillow. Saying to myself, I must rise and go and testify, 'cause man was made to serve God. And together we live forever. Man was made to serve God. And together we live forever. Upon this earth on which I trod to teach the word of God, my Bible is my only shield and the music is my rod. I pray mankind would hear my voice and listen when I call. But all they do is carry on like they don't care at all. When man was made to serve God, and together live forever. Man was made to serve God. And together we'll live forever. Was a lonely night, a night like this, when I lay down on my bed, when I thought about the God I serve and all I'm going through. As the memories rush down through my mind, it brought tears down to my pillows. I said to myself that I must rise and go and speak your word, 'cause I know that man was made to serve.
All right, that was Luciano with one called Serve Ya, brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color. All right, we'll go back to the phone lines. Hello.
My time?
Yes.
Big up, man, them.
Oh, this is Bull.
Yeah, man, big up.
Good
Big up,
afternoon.
Orville. Big up.
Yes, sir.
Orville,
Yes, sir.
it's the more time we can't do your style, you know.
What's my style?
Why you want to have the conversation with the man that we talk about? So the man call and talk about West Indies, I go say, yo, entertainment. Even though that man not talk about entertainment.
No, man, then not the man them convinced me say entertainment sports about. You don't want me to.
The man are reason about the game, brother. The man would like, as a speaking guru, the answer where you asked about the game.
No, man, but why you have to
Come
give me
on,
credit,
Alvin.
final,
Listen
is
to
to
that.
listen to the callers and pick sense from what they say.
Callers are caller. If bull caller talk about entertainment, so me know what caller want to talk about the cricket game. And yeah, I mean, I say, I was waiting for the cricket game. And you say, I was entertained. I get that same time because I wasn't one of the man who talk about entertainment.
No, but the majority of the callers.
Identifying who hold certain positions and when them call, they talk about that.
No, man, but the callers convinced me say our entertainment we watch for boss, and we must rate the entertaining people them higher. Yeah.
Yes. We're not going to do that. We're just find them to petty that.
Yeah. You know, feel the callers petty when them said what them
no, Orville, you're on the radio. Man calls and want to speak about the game.
But me not stop him from speak about the game.
About the game. Could hear man bite that.
So who is stopping anybody from talk about the game?
Anyways, see that? Leon Bailey now. Leon Bailey Leon Bailey to run from the stadium to the next stadium.
That's it.
After having a game like that. Run from one stadium to the next. Don't go on and play with the man them that. Follow Roy King say about David Dyer, man.
He say he was that poor?
Hey man, dismal man.
So what about Mikel Antonio?
Not tell about nobody yet.
Or is Leon Bailey come for?
Leon Bailey.
Why Craig Butler? Because all of this up on the youth, you know.
No man.
If Leon Bailey come, if Craig Butler was out of the pitch and Leon Bailey come at 18 and do him look a thing and the Aston Villa, would that take time with him, you know? Because you have a hold on, my boss. You have a look of, I never call him football baller. You have a baller where you still got JC, you know. That can't play football. Hold on, my boss, man. When I walk my mouth about that baller, it's lynch. Me get lynched on this program, you know. So Jamaica people defend them players, you know. But because of Craig Butler, Leon Bailey dog name himself up. I'm sorry for you. Yes.
Them are people Hemley have no problem with Leon Bailey and Craig Butler handling. I am talking about the bad game.
No, but I'm saying to you, which one are the attacking players? Number hold on, bull man.
The man get a pass.
Yeah, hold on, bull man. You're gonna point out everything that Leon Bailey did wrong. And I'm saying to you, there was no outstanding attack.
He doesn't mark everybody as hard.
The same thing, you know, go round. You go round.
Hold on. I am going to mark Leon Bailey hard because clearly on talent, Leon Bailey is the best player out there.
Okay. All right.
Is that fair? When man
go on.
and Bruno doing foolishness, I'm gonna ramp, you know.
All right, go on.
Leon Bailey is the man out there.
Based on his performances for who?
Who is the man 19 Zidane?
The new youth now, Damari Gray.
Damari Gray?
Yes, he's now the best player.
Well, yeah, he's definitely the best player.
He's now our best footballer, in my opinion.
And talent.
Has Leon Bailey, in the games that Leon Bailey has played for Jamaica, has he demonstrated that he's our best player?
When he played against Mexico at the stadium.
In a 20-game block when playing,
you asked a question, I'm answering you. You say, has he helped? I'm giving you.
No, I know that, me ask you. Nice try, Bullman. Me ask you, based on his 20 games for Jamaica.
Over that 20
game period, has he been our best player?
No.
Has he been our second best player?
No.
Third, fourth, fifth?
No.
So when you say Leon Bailey is our best player, based on what criteria?
Potential.
Because of what we know he can produce.
Yeah.
Michael Rowland, better than Nikita Mele, based on what we know he can produce, but based on performances for Jamaica, Nikita Mele. A win argument me depending on me, don't know why you depending on.
Wait until I come off the line.
All right.
Yeah, but to be fair, with that argument would have doing now. At least Michael Rowling at the highest level was outstanding.
Yeah.
So that they're gonna use
week in, week out, right, Zidane?
Yes.
Excellent footballer. So we are looking for him to produce this in the national team.
Question: how much of it is Leon Bailey, or is it more about the Jamaica national team?
I am talking about Leon Bailey when the ball is at his feet. You see, if him not get no ball in the game, me nah.
Okay, all right, fair.
Me I talk about, and I want one play in particular. More talk about Zidane.
The one where the break.
The man get the break.
He had Antonio to his right, and he had Gray to his left. Inexplicable.
I know what the worst thing about this. Check Twitter, check Instagram later. You see two Saturday where the man them on the line. We're gonna see it on Twitter or Instagram. Post up in the feed like him be playing nothing.
No, well, some people are gonna look at that and say, look at the talent that he has.
You're the next clown now we have 19. You know the biggest clown we have 19?
Yes.
Sadly him score.
Low.
Disagree.
No man can kick away.
Low was the best player best outfield player for me, you know.
Disagree, but you remember when the argument came up about leaving out Low? I may tell him not leaving that man.
But him could have get a red card.
Big man,
could have get a red card, you know, after the concern about Low.
No. Jamaican football, based on where we have.
Orville, Higgins, what did me and Zidane say about Lowe?
About what?
Damian Lowe.
Me say me not leave him out of the team.
And what did me and Zidane
Me not remember. I think Zidane was iffing and butting about Lowe. Lowe must play upon the team, my brother.
No, he doesn't.
When he win back the ball, anyways, when he win back the ball, he must kick it.
In the must play. But he played well in the game. He played very well.
Back the ball, it's like kick the ball,
The ability to pass to people in the same color shirt as you is a Jamaican problem.
But is he instructed to boot the ball long? Me not blame Lowe in my boss. You know, so Mr. Jamaica, hold on. Mr. Jamaica in Trinidad in the games out here. A boot almost every ball long, you know. And Lowe was in that team, you know. And the coach, I couldn't want to make this coach I get with murder, my boss.
The coach is going to tell you that in his 2 serious games, him draw with Mexico and draw with US and US.
So top of that draw the game, I'm over fire top, you know.
No man, Tapa did lose some games. 3 love against Panama out here. The coach I will not get 3 love against Panama.
Play that's your best thing on our reason, but hear me now. To the Brian Lara and the Steve Best man and the Steve Smith man them. Brian Lara at his best is a 400 not out batsman, don't?
Yeah. Listen, you are Lara at his best.
Lara at his best is a how much batsman? Not out argument done enough.
Listen, not out.
400 not out batsman.
Okay.
Steve Smith as his best is how much not out? 73? 173? I don't know. Check the stats, almost double.
Anybody, has Leon Bailey ever scored 2 goals in 1 game for Jamaica? So that means anybody will score 2 goals in 1 game for Jamaica are them best better than Leon.
Man, say how is a move the goal post.
Then all of it can sound like on the sound. The question though is 400 is best.
Brian Lara at Steve and Steve.
No, because you are equating numbers with best in Africa.
Let me ask honestly. If you know them, I'll give them best possible innings. Who you want? Not a career, no, you know.
The best innings.
You're going to get the best possible innings. Brian Lara asked me.
It's tight, you know. It's tight.
Remember, cricket is a numbers sport, you know.
It's tight.
Chateau. We get that one day. You can murder him later. Did that big up on the set.
All right, big up, Bull.
But 400 wasn't his best innings.
No,
so that is where you
not
get
necessarily.
You say numbers. Listen, nobody push.
Bull, why you bramble, man? Look how long I tell you say I know the 400 and best innings, big man.
Yeah, not necessarily.
And numbers you are working.
Could be up there, but not necessarily.
That's a tell we.
All right, so Brian, all right, give him what? All right, Brian at his best is better than Steve Smith. Steve Smith over him career better than Brian. You want to work it away there?
Yeah.
1.5 innings, Brian. Career Steve Smith. Me give you that.
You go and battle that out. Give me the man at his best.
All right, Bull, big up.
And give me the man who have the better career. You can't take the man with the better innings, I mean take the man with the better
career. If you
career.
have a match up, let me know so one of them are going to play at the best.
One match. All right, me agree with you. But if me want a man for bat for me for 12 years, give me Steve Smith. So take Lara for your game and give me Steve Smith for 15 years. Me wiggle me way. All right, Bull,
all right, Bull, big up. Who is there now? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
New caller here.
Who is the new caller? What's your name, sir?
Well, you can call me Aji.
Aji.
Yeah, man.
After the footballer?
94 World Cup player, Aji.
George Haji.
From Romania. Yes.
Yes, man. That's how I watch football, eh?
Yeah.
The first World Cup 1990. But why I called today, I have a Saturday night, I needed to tear my head in my house. I was mad like hell on Saturday night watching Jamaica play that game.
Mm-hmm.
You know? First of all, the coach, if him not perform in the next match, he must go in yard immediately. This coach. This man seems to have no sense of organizing a football game. All right? So,
were the players, did the players look visibly fatigued to you?
Yeah.
Yes.
So why the changes take so long? Leon Bailey was basically a walk on the field in the last 20 minutes, you know?
Exactly.
It take too long to take off the man.
Exactly, Mr. Zidane. That's what I'm saying.
And you're up 1-0, so it's not like you need your best attacking players now. You know? You're up 1-0 and the man look tired and you chase the game. Why is he on the field for so long? So I thought he missed a trick there.
So let me analyze the game for you guys. First of all, the guy named Latty Bodier on the field, him not doing nothing on the field. Latty Bodier.
Latimer keep passing the ball to the man, you know, and next
it was unbelievable. I mean, good at the practice match, I'm playing decent at the practice match, you know. I said, no, it's can't the same man.
But in the game as a coach, the situation of the match as a coach. So the guy Lambert, I'm my only midfield.
Yeah, man, he played well. He played well.
Yes, Lambert playing excellent. He's the man of the match for me.
Between himself and Lowe as outfield players.
Leon Bailey should have come off of the field right after I missed the penalty.
No.
The second half.
No.
The bigger the second half.
15, 20 in the second half, him should have gone.
Yes.
Because
He's gone a long time.
Yes.
Yes, so you take off Leon Bailey.
Especially since you had a lead as well, my boss.
Exactly. So, and then, you guess what the man do? The man take off Mikel Antonio. First of all, you know, and put on what you call it?
Burke.
No, what is Whisper doing on the bench? The most exciting.
No. But to be fair to the coach, no, in that situation, it's like he went like for like.
Mm-hmm.
So he went for a central target striker for a central target.
So what I'm saying, no, he shouldn't take off Antonio. He must take off Leon Bailey.
I don't know what the situation with themselves and Mikel Antonio. Maybe them work it out that him not. Why? I don't know.
Yeah,
because it wouldn't make no sense to take off Mikel Antonio if something is not wrong with him or he agreed to come off at a certain time in the game.
Exactly, so Zidane. You're a football man.
Yeah.
So here's the deal. Take off Bailey, because Bailey a walk on the field.
Yes.
Bailey have confidence.
He was.
Even if Bailey go in front, I goal him or kick with the ball.
No, I don't think him lack confidence still, you know. I just think he was not playing great and he was tired to me. So you have to pull him there.
The man lay on him back on his field and the coach. All right, so
the coach was asking me if he want to come up. I think it was a great opportunity then to say, all right, just pull your hand down.
Yes.
Even right there and then.
Yes, sir. So what is it now? Take off Latimer there at the second half and put on Johnson. Because only Lambert alone has the man can come around to defend. So you need an extra man in there for help out Lambert and even Mariappa. Because Mariappa slow. And you see the guy come on, Taxi Lawrence come on. You have to take off that.
Taxi Lawrence look like
no, Orville, something wrong.
Taxi Lawrence look like a
yeah, man, he look awful, my boss.
Look like if me run too lap.
No, Orville, you see that game gone on for longer. Them kill him down, this I will lose that game, you know.
We don't get 3-1.
Yeah, hold the line.
Taxi.
Yeah, man, it's unbelievable. Hold the line, my boss. We'll take a break. We're coming back.
Get quality cars from Acorn Sales Auto Limited, located at Lot 53 West Tradeway, Portmore Town Center. Need a car from Japan or United Kingdom or special order? Call 876-616-4777 or WhatsApp 876-333-5555. They assist with registration, transfer, and license. Just visit Acorn Sales Auto at Lot 53 West Tradeway, Portmore Town Center for quality cars at competitive prices.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers pride themselves in being professionals in the field of insurance broking, claim settlement, and risk management services for over 35 years. We offer a wide range of insurance services including motor, property, liability, accident, life, and international health for individuals and companies at competitive rates. Call 926-3572 or visit 7.5 Haining Road, Kingston 5 or shop number 3, James Plaza, Mandeville. Call 625-6804 or visit online spectrumjamaica.com. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standards.
Importers. Shipments requiring you to pay customs duties and taxes are cleared on a customs goods declaration known as an IM4 or IMS4. Ask your clearing agent to provide your customs declaration, customs assessment notice, and customs receipt once duties and taxes are paid. Where your clearing agent may not be able to provide the IM4 or IMS4, request your customs goods declaration registration number or C number, which can be used to verify your payments. Importers, request your IM4, IMS4, or C number. It is your right. For details, email the Jamaica Customs Agency at public.relations@jca.gov.jm. Jamaica Customs, keeping our customers in focus.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, back with is that new caller now?
Yes, man.
Remind me the name again.
Aji, man.
Aji, yeah, George.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aji.
Yeah. So as I was saying now, so the man, that body here should have come off 10 minutes in the second half when City not helping out the defense. Because remember, we only have one goal, We're only one goal away from either from winning the match or drawing the match or even losing the match. Because the guys were coming on.
Yeah, man. Latibody was doing a lot of running around.
Nothing. He did nothing, sir.
Running around, man. Giving away
Running
the
around
ball.
like a headless chicken. He didn't stop one ball. One time, and he nearly get a red card too. The man not doing nothing. And when the referee talk to the man go like you want, but the referee. So the referee send him out for the field. We go down to 10 man. It's a gone long time. So me blame the coach. You see this coach now. I'm looking at me that little layman out here. I'm not a coach. And if I am observing these things, like the coach can't see this. What is he there on the bench doing?
No,
That's my question.
You raise the taxi Lawrence issue.
Yes, sir.
It's so Ravel Morris out of shape because taxi Lawrence is in the squad and clearly out of shape Orville, and they're saying it's because Ravel not in shape. So it's so Ravel must have a run belly. Cause taxi not in no football shape.
No, sir.
Yes, man, taxi Lawrence look like man. The man come out of come out of hospital. The man is a recover from some injured hospital. The man can't run.
Yes, true.
No, not on the field, and you bring on taxi Lawrence. And all along I'm saying, me keep saying, when man not take off, man not got take off, put on Johnson. Johnson will better play from the game before. Put on Johnson, put on somebody to help out the guy that is helping Lambert. Put on somebody to help
And
Lambert
the
to stop the man from come to the defense.
bringing on some fresh academy. Run.
Fresh leg. And you're not putting on, and listen now, when him take off, remember, Michael Antonio was creating chances, when Miguel had the ball on the flank. He was putting the ball across. All he was to take off Bailey, because Bailey gets so. Put on Whisper, I even put on anybody in the middle, so we can't help you put the ball in the middle of the goal. Can't put the ball in the back of the net. So, and take off Bailey, make Bailey go rest long time, because Bailey by now Bailey a walk on the field.
I agree.
What kind of coach is this? You're paying this in this country, but you're paying me for money and talk about coach. You understand? If me can't see that and him can't see that as a big coach.
The coach is going to tell you that he has coached 2 serious games when he has the full squad at his disposal. And it is against the 2 best teams in CONCACAF.
No, well, this America team was the best team in CONCACAF.
Well, but the two biggest names.
Yeah.
And him get 2-1 draw away. That the coach I can tell you.
Listen now, you hear me now. Let me tell you something now. Because
before the game start, I say 1-1. Yeah. You don't want to know what the score going to be against Trinidad. You don't check me for these things. You are asking Jamaica for play or we can't play. Yes,
but we have never had that sort of team like this doing.
The team will never play the kind of football where we want.
No, even if we're not going to look like Spain, but it can't be this bad all the time.
It can't be this bad. That's
you can't get the ball. The Everton player, them are agree, look busy first half when he got the ball. And the second half, we can't get the ball to him.
No, man, him look bust.
Him look bust too. Yeah. No, man, look bust with you, man.
Man,
look tired after 10 minutes in the second half. But that's because we were chasing.
Him never look at that in the second.
Not at all. He was missing.
Yes, sir. But I'm saying, sir, we have to examine the coach. If I say I'm going to put the team together, continue. Listen now. He must be able to see the situation of the game. See that we are 1-0. We are 1-0 up. And we're trying to defend 1-0. Once 10 minutes come and you see the man in the scope on you. You put on Johnson and maybe somebody else. Probably I agree with Corey Burke. Corey Burke will run back and help to defend the ball. Yeah. I miss me work with Corey Burke.
All right.
You understand?
Trinidad look decent, but we'll say again, St. Kitts, so it's not be a walkover. Let's see how it goes Wednesday.
Yeah. But me I look forward to this game. But I tell you, sir, me upset Saturday night, man.
Yeah. Man.
Because the coach never do it. As a big coach, as a coach, we're supposed to have some awareness of the game. The man was putting on the man when the game, when the man was scoring, and I make up nice. I try to put on Johnson, and the man at him said, the ref says, ref, stop the game, put on Johnson. And until the man score goal and put on the man the last minute in the game, done already, and the man comes back and score. The man can't play runs up.
All right, Haji. What's the blood pressure? It's only entertainment.
Yeah? Wednesday 6:30, we see it.
All right.
All right, boss. It's my first time, but I have to touch it today because I'm upset about it, boss. I have to pray Saturday night.
All right, call us Wednesday leading up to the game so we can discuss the game going into the game Wednesday. Here, so call us back Wednesday.
All right, boss. All the best, man.
Yeah, man.
Good to join you guys today.
Yeah, man. Part of the family now is Haji.
Yeah.
Who do we have now?
Orville.
Mr. P.
Orville and Zidane.
Yes, Sir P.
Me a join
Wellington Town, Shallow and Sammy resign. Orville.
The man, I'm go to the Super 6, man. Not done it.
No, I dropped them, man.
Oh.
Wellington Town, nothing that because Cameron not here. But anyhow, Orville, I tell you before, you know, any West Indies play, they play America. Any good team, them play, them lose, you know.
Yeah, you did say that, you know.
Yeah, Orville.
Yeah.
What a guy named Blur, no? Who play for Zimbabwe?
What name?
I Blur him name Burl.
I don't remember.
The guy was them licking and the ball licking a helmet and the ball got mid wicket and what the guy was drop the sit on here, man.
You still not giving me talking. Oh.
I think I'm 50 the guy make, man, and after I drop the ball lick him play the ball hit the helmet and dolly catch.
What about him? I can't pick up who you're talking. What about him?
That's what I tell you. Say, why I don't know what Sabi could have done. Because we have 2 matches to win, right? And we lose them. Our spinner, when them Sinclair or something like that, drop Edward a dolly catch. Don't have the mid wicket boundary, a square leg boundary, and one of them. Around 5 catches and then, well, I don't even know what to do. Oh, me tell Metro say, you know, our vice keeper don't have no more match to play, you know.
Me wouldn't drop Ravman though.
Why?
Ravman make 100 now practice game about 3 games again.
That is true. But
no Ravman get dropped for this.
But how him out, Orville? First ball.
Oh, how him out now?
Out. And him drop the second match, you know.
I saw him fielding in, was it the Zimbabwe game? And him never look. Him look
yeah,
out
him drop a catch. I think mid and
yeah, and his general demeanor upon the field never looked
I
like
laugh
that.
too. I laugh. And then when him run in and take a catch.
Maybe them drop him because of how the attitude more than in performance. Because he never looked as business-like upon the field.
Right, yeah, what call her name? Sir Mali?
Mali from Mobi.
Yeah. I hear him talk about whether they're a great team and him mention some baller, right? Them have a yard in up Mount Salem named Brad Yard, you know, Orville. If them play a 5-a-side, no team in Jamaica can beat them, you know. You have Trinidad Anglin, you have him brother Hilton, you have Rodney Barr, you have Tati Brown, and you have a goalkeeper, Senate Sams, Falcon, right? And then a guy, you know a baller named Tuffy Barnes?
Yeah, Tuffy Barnes. Yeah, man, I know the name.
Come from Tenement, man.
You used to go Cornwall?
No, sir, no.
I know the name, though. I know the name.
But the greatest broker in Jamaica ever, man.
I know the name, Tuffy Barnes.
He used to play for Wadada.
Yeah.
Tuffy Barnes. And you have a guy named Harriet, a Blacks Gainer, all aside, then come from the road. 7 ball and 9 years, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Mali say, Mali must know me or something like that because him say Wadada was him great team and them things. So if him great team, you know,
yeah.
him supposed to know me all this year. But anyhow, boy, a bad luck. It's a world record, the guy in a super over Orville.
The 30 half a holder.
4-6, 3-6, and 3-4.
And then Shea Whoop come up. Explain that.
But put it this way. But them say this guy couldn't walk, you know, because you know the Irish Ireland innings, him spend that time off of the field, so couldn't walk.
Netherlands innings.
No man, me attack for our team, man. So the man they make 30.
And the first one that's 6.
No. Me I say why would we be opening or why would we be trying to lick off 30? And open with Shea Whoop?
No, well, yeah, what?
Why would you not have Puran or Romario Shepherd?
No, Puran couldn't back, man. That's why them say.
All right, Romario Shepherd. Who is more likely if he can hit you 5-6? Shepherd or who?
I'll go 4-6, 7, look, man. 4 6 because the first one that's 6 and 1 makes.
No, man, me I talk about at the time when you step on the pitch.
When you're heading in.
When you go out for bat, you need 4 or 5.
You need boundaries, straight boundaries you need. Whether 6 or 4.
Are you who up come before Shepherd?
Made no sense.
Hey, but when boy chase the last the second
Penultimate
last
over. What was the situation?
Nah, kill it. Chase was decent for the game.
Yeah.
Nah, kill it.
Hold on, what had this 10 already?
No, cause Holder come bowl the last over.
No, odds are, was the last over?
Yes, man. But
the super over, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So Holder ball is 10 before.
But I'm saying, Harvey,
Hold on the ball 10
and George, if the ball the
15
second to last over, man, 30 run. If they need make 10, they will have to make 20.
All right, Mr. P, left it this one.
We'll take another break. We're coming back.
Visit Garrett
Hey, Shipping Port, don't do that on the radio, my boss. Me didn't say anything about as much. Also, this honest, my boss.
All right, me come out from this. I touch a game. I can touch a game Saturday. Me not kill the coach. I know the reason why me not kill the coach. He's fairly new. I first him I get that bunch of players to work with. Even though I think he made some blunder Saturday, I give him chance. I think the team will gel and improve. I watch them and hope they'll improve over the competition. So me not, when he brought up Bailey, I think he should use it. Who come on for Bailey? The tell you, Burke?
I think Burke come on for Antonio.
Even when the man take off Antonio, you know, see Antonio was the man making some hustle up front. I think Antonio should be that team. I think it should be Bailey when Antonio came on. I think Bailey should have been the one. Because listen, what the problem we have with Leon Bailey, and believe Bailey would have nearly much of a TV. Why Leon Bailey don't pass that ball? With the potential with Leon Bailey have, just relax you, pass the ball, moving at speed. Leon Bailey, I'm not asking him to kick out the penalty, because he never kick it over the bar, the keeper. Save it for the second bite of the cherry, man. Oh, God, Leon Bailey, man. He was looking away from the goal and him kick the ball. He wasn't looking at the goal. And even not looking at the goal, he know the goal there. Good footballers that got scored that. Even Boga got scored that. Another thing, Zidane Matthews.
Yes.
In the first half, Leon Bailey had a ball, dribbling to the defenders. There were Mikel Antonio, I think, to one side. Gray and Bobby Reed. And Leon Bailey dribbled that ball and lose the ball.
Is there anything else about the game you remember outside of the things that Leon Bailey did?
He was for me, Leon Bailey was the worst.
Yeah, man, we know your views before the game even.
No, man, listen,
Wednesday. Hold on, Shipping Port, man. Shipping Port. We know say no one we spend at the side, and we know say before we let me talk, no, sir. We can't talk. We can't talk. We can't get a chance to say something on the radio. I'm saying to you, me know say come Thursday afternoon, you're gonna think Leon Bailey was the worst player on the field. So you don't have to say that to me. But when me ask you, say no, it was a 90 minutes game. 10 other players was out there. You don't have any analysis to do about the game. Yeah. What about we have a striker who plays for West Ham?
Break up, but him keep on a kick with the ball. Me never like that with Damien Lowe. Keep on a bang back.
Yeah, man. Look credible, man. Analyze the game and stop pick ball. In
the third second of the game, the ball go to Damien Lowe, and the man just bang the ball up field and them have passes, as the ball.
But here you're off, yes or no? You see.
Hold on, before I run.
No one criticize no. If me was going to criticize somebody else outside of Leon Bailey, it wouldn't be low. So you're off again in that regard.
Let me say something now, man. Let me say something here, sucker. You were a while ago. We listen to what someone said. Listen to this now, Bridget.
Yes. You have a minute.
This. When me Leon Bailey, Bridget. I go see them watch against you. So I think Leon Bailey would have been a very good player playing number 10 role instead of playing for that flank. I think them to give him a chance this time. Excel.
But him not play. Which role him play? So which role him play? Saturday.
He was playing on the flank and a try.
No. What are they? No, my boss. The two white players was Gray and Reed.
So where did he play?
Leon Bailey was playing basically like the number 10. Was playing off Antonio. Yeah, which game I was watching, my boss?
You don't know when play well. More other role than more.
Hey, you don't watch football. You have to laugh when I'm talking, my boss.
Leon Bailey played number 10 role. Saturday.
He was playing more of that than in wide here as well.
Even when the goal, even when the goal scored, Leon Bailey was responsible for us conceding that goal. When he never passed the ball to Gray, hold the ball and lose the ball, and him just sit down on the field and the man just get up. He lose the ball, he should have start up, run down the man. It led to the goal.
No. With the ball went in. No, you're wrong, my boss. The ball went into listen to my boss, man. You see, after Leon Bailey laid down for and the referee didn't call for didn't stop the game, the goal didn't come from there, my boss.
You think the goal came short?
No, but it's not from that. It's not from that play.
So, Zidane, you think the referee should give him a call?
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying to you, the ball did not come from that play.
The goal came from that.
No, he did not, my boss. The game has stopped and the referee eventually went over.
The man just get up and run down.
But listen, but I'm saying to you, are wrong. Shipping Port, you are being disingenuous. The goal did not come directly from that play. The referee eventually stopped the game and went over to Leon Bailey, and it was still 1-0 in favor of Jamaica. Stop it, my boss.
Zidane, when man should get up and tackle.
You no matter if he fought my boss and he made the goal score.
When you not a team pass, a team pass at the goal
Hey,
score.
you're dangerous in my boss.
To play, was dribbling and lose the ball. Pass the ball to
All
play.
right, all right, my boss.
What
we do, Nicholas?
We go back online. Hello. Hello.
Michael?
Yes.
All right. Parchment.
Oh, this is Parchment.
Yeah, man. Oh, boy. I still, boy, I'm telling man, I just have a drink. I West Indies today, I tell you. Me that heart, me nothing feel like me can't work. Yes. How you make 374 runs against Netherlands?
It's a whole heap of runs that in a cricket in a one day.
374 runs.
This is the most them man ever make in one day. The Holland side is the most them ever make in a game.
I understand. That's what I'm saying against Netherlands. Netherlands, you make 374 runs. And you make Netherlands come. I need a lick off 374 runs against you. What kind of bowling and field setting that I go on this up? Not acceptable at all. Not acceptable none at all. West Indies not supposed to. I make 374 runs. I make Alan. I make 374 runs and then come win the match. And then when I super over, me can't see for the life of me why Jason Ola I try bowl the ball full to that man. Like that.
One bowl a one shot ball where that get liquid to man hook down so for
brother.
And him bowl length and it gone over him head.
Then the next he call it the next brainless thing again. Why in a God's name you are going to open with sheer hope? You understand you're the captain and you have the best average in the 50 match format. Good. But why would you have a planning team, everybody, and you're telling me say everybody sit down and come up with the idea to make sheer hope open in the super over? That's the way you can come up with sheer hope.
I don't get it neither, sir. But if me say me not get it, you say me not like sheer hope.
It's not about liking sheer hope or not. You understand? Because me believe you the sheer hope some beating money undeservedly still, you know. You understand? But
no man, tell me everything what me say about sheer hope. That's the truth. Me ever tell you know. Very ordinary with red ball at the international level, and everything what me say is either true or rational. It is rational to believe that if you want to make 30 runs in 6 balls, sheer hope is not among the top 2 West Indians where you would think.
I would agree with you on this one. I really agree with you. Because if me the opposition captain and I see sheer hope come, I feel better. I swear. If me the ball and I feel more confident.
Hold the line, the Parchment. Hold on.
Get running. Stay fit with the latest brands and styles at Western Sports. Running, walking, trekking. Western Sports has the shoe just for you. The time by Western Sports is
2:45.
Importers. Shipments requiring you to pay customs duties and taxes are cleared on a customs goods declaration known as an IM4 or IMS4. Ask your clearing agent to provide your customs declaration, customs assessment notice, and customs receipt once duties and taxes are paid. Where your clearing agent may not be able to provide the IM4 or IMS4, request your customs goods declaration registration number or C number, which can be used to verify your payments. Importers, request your IM4, IMS4, or C number. It is your right. For details, email the Jamaica Customs Agency at public.relations@jca.gov.jm. Jamaica Customs, keeping our customers in focus.
It's now time for This Day in Sports, a feature highlighting historical events in sports.
Sponsored by Clean Water, located at 20 Syndham Commercial, Old Harbour Road. Telephone number 876-335-0448 or 876-648-7192.
On June 26, 1906, Hungarian driver Ferenc Sziszk in a Renault AK90 CV won the first Grand Prix motor racing event in Le Mans, France.
That was This Day in Sports, a feature highlighting historical sporting events.
Sponsored by Clean Water, located at 20 Syndham Commercial, Old Harbour Road. Telephone number 876-335-0448 or 876-648-7192.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back. Parchment, you have another 2 minutes.
Yeah, man. So, boy, I don't know. I love West Indies and I like support them, you know. You understand? Because of our team. But a heartache and a headache. And it would be a shame if we don't make it to the World Cup because it's the first that would happen. You understand? First of all, I don't think so. We should have been done this low to be qualifying, but certain go. And this side. But you know, I think them side here now, whenever them see West Indies, they believe that they have a chance.
Indeed.
They believe that they have a chance against us. Yeah? Because if you look how they approach the game, if you look how Zimbabwe and US them even how they approach the game against us, they come out and fight really hard because they feel like them have a chance against us. Yeah? Well, the next thing is Ravman Powell. Yeah, I agree with Mr. P in regards to how Ravman Powell looking at the field. And I personally see Ravman Powell play a match down a schedule and I look on him how in approaching the field. And I wonder if my career injured or something because in body and in demeanor, he don't look like that confident like I used to look in the field. I see it personally up front and close. And I look and I say, look like Ravman have an injury. You know? So I wonder if it is a case where you have an injury and then somehow it now come to the forefront or the physio them not pick up on it or something, or them still are playing in regards to that. But we need to look into that and look on what going with him inside of the field because there's definitely something not right with him in regards to him fielding.
All right, Parchment.
All right.
Respect.
All right, man.
Big up.
All right. Yeah.
All right, we move on. Hello.
You don't want to move on to the king, you know?
Oh, that's CC.
CC the mogul. Anyway, with Jamaica, I don't like for me the match against USA. When they get teams like them there in a situation where you can beat them, you have to take the victory. But what me don't like is when the coach attacks, I don't like how the coach don't play the friendly games. Then. You understand what I'm saying, Zidane? Because winning to me is a habit. Not necessarily meaning that all the players that are playing in the friendlies are the players who are playing in the international, the competitive game.
Mm-hmm.
However, I think winning is an habit. So if you're not winning, what kind of inspiration? It's only the only thing, only good you can say from not winning is that there's nowhere to go rather than more than up. Because at the current moment, we are not in a position where we have won any game under this coach again. And I think even if we beat Trinidad and we beat St. Kitts and Nevis, I still don't think we can even say put one. I don't. It doesn't do nothing to move the needle for me for the coach yet. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I hear you.
Because the teams that we need to be beating is Panama, Honduras, Costa Rica. Those are the teams. You understand what I'm saying? I like Mexico and US. Yeah, would I want to beat Mexico and US? But right now, all things stand is that Mexico and US coming up into the World Cup qualifying after this. We're not going to be facing Mexico and US in a World Cup qualifying. So and a 3 spots are going to be there basically. We're not counting the half a spot. So if we're not beating those teams, it doesn't make any sense. And in the game, when people are talking, for example, I think with the Leon Bailey thing, so hold on there. Before I go there, Canada not playing in the Gold Cup.
What kind of question that's it?
Zidane.
I mean, if Canada not playing,
Canada not in the Gold Cup.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, they're in there. Yeah, anyway,
see, say you are the king, man. You can't drop them catch button by the national radio,
You're
in Group D, man. Canada, Cuba, Guadeloupe, bottom.
Cuba and Guadeloupe, them. Man, I Jamaica, man, this can bubble it my mind and everything with. It's like one thing I want people to hold the coach to the same measure. The man not winning and not winning. as if I beat 10 kids on them team, the same team, them top of the beat 10 kids and Trinidad and them team, their team on top of beat. But I don't try to pin any coach to another coach. In terms of the player personnel, I think we're still short a proper attacking midfielder, Zidane. I still think we're still short a proper defensive midfielder as well. Lati Bodier is a right back or centre back. He's not a midfielder. So even if he can play, you know, them players the way they can play a part, that he can do a job, but it doesn't translate to your best game or nowhere close to your best game.
Yes.
So right now, I think rather than trying to convert him, why not play him in his natural position?
What you know about right back issue?
At right back,
Right back look good.
So then, where am I going to play him? Play him a centre back.
Over who?
Is it that he can if he can't make the side of defense, then I put him on the bench?
Oh.
If he cannot make the side in defense, is it that bad in the middle of the park where he can't make the side in defense, but he can't make the middle of the park? So you can't make it. Look at this, Zidane. You cannot make a team based on your primary position, but you can make it on a secondary position. How that look?
Yeah, but because they feel like the man who is in that primary position is better at it than you. But I like Lamekis. I didn't think he had the greatest of games.
But that's why I tell you, yeah, but I said Orville, it looks bad that on the midfield that a man who is not naturally a midfielder is able to make the midfield, but he cannot make the defense.
But remember, we've been struggling for a while for good defense.
That's what I said. We need them to play. The next thing I'm gonna say is that
somebody said to me last night, there's only 3 issues Jamaica have. We not no defender and a midfielder and a foul.
No, yeah. I'm gonna tell you, with two problems Jamaica have, we need one proper number 6 holding. One person who can recycle position, but him have distribution as well. We need one proper number 6 in the whole midfield run. And we need a ball carrier in the midfield. Because, for example, when them are out of the game, it's the fact that when I have a proper midfielder to find the player and get the ball to him can create damage. So he's doing too much work trying to recover position. You understand what I mean? Zidane is trying. And then Leon Bailey is doing too much work playing in a position where I don't think Leon Bailey is a natural number 10. A lot of the times we have wingers, and we have a player who can. I think Leon Bailey is more like a wide attacking midfielder or a winger. You understand what I mean? So for him to be.
Well, let's see. We have Trinidad basically need to win that game because Trinidad won the
game. Yeah, and I think Leon Bailey, if you really, who you have really start over Leon Bailey, and it's so in a way, but really and truly, I don't think you can just bench Leon Bailey like that because. I think what you should do is try to play Leon Bailey in this.
I don't think Leon Bailey is anymore an automatic starter for Jamaica.
No, but watch out. To be honest, there's no automatic starter in the team except the Andre Blake.
Me personally think Damian Lowe is automatic. I think Antonio automatic.
I mean,
Damian Lowe was being.
Damian Lowe.
I think Damian Lowe when him not being overly erratic, I think him name Lionel Messi.
So we can.
Well, when him get it, him want to make some pass.
Mikel Antonio and Andre.
Yeah, I agree with you.
3 man out of 11.
Yeah, them three man the show.
Who's the other player?
Amari Bell as well. I think in this current squad, Amari Bell must play once in fit.
Yeah.
Because the alternative not that.
So CC, your must pick player plays 78 minutes and take 1 shot towards the goal.
Can him not get the support.
No man, if you are must picking a big ball on a side, man, you don't want no excuse.
No man, Antonio based on who we have.
No man,
better than the other man.
But then look at it like this, Zidane. Antonio is playing. Antonio is center forward with back to
boss. Me say you can't play 70 minutes of a football match.
To be honest, so that's if you really look into it.
One.
Yeah, so we have to probably rule it out.
Me I go play, but yeah, we could leave it as a CC.
You know what? We need. Because Marlon King, remember Marlon King.
But if I must speak in the coach's eyes, and Bailey as well.
Yeah, so. But I mean, like for Leon Bailey, play him out wide. If for example, if Whisper come for the field, I don't think Whisper influence about that much in the game because we still not have a man to give him the ball. A winger without the ball don't really make sense enough because the midfielder. And look into it.
The winger will be just chasing back all the time. You're right.
The teams that are the best teams in the world. Look for the midfield. Look at Real Madrid midfield, even though they're not up there right now. Look at Magic, Chouameni, Toni Kroos. the list
You know, so
goes on.
football players, CC, if you have the glue in the middle, if the man who can control pass, beat a one man and create openings to open the field for the mini counter and all them something. They wouldn't
But
struggle.
I'm saying
Embarrassing about.
the very best players, Zidane, when you look into any at the very best team, the midfield is all. If the midfield breaks down, look at the teams that they don't have any cohesiveness in the midfield or any proper attacking midfielder plus a all in midfielder in conjunction.
We can't ball.
Look.
Yeah, we can't ball, but lack of talent in that team, though.
No, man, lack of talent is not. But I'm saying
So the coach needs to get it right. The coach have to find a way. He's an overseas coaching with the big box. I forget it right now.
We lack talent in the middle of the park.
All right.
If you say that, we lack.
All right, CC.
Within the central areas of the midfield.
All right, sir. All right, big up. I will take a break. We're coming back.
Men 40 years and older, use your NHF card and pay $1,600 less for your PSA test for prostate cancer. The time by NHF is
3 o'clock.
Health Alert is sponsored by the National Health Fund. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
Protection measures for persons who are in or have recently visited areas where COVID-19 is spreading. Stay at home if you begin to feel unwell, even with mild symptoms such as headache and slight runny nose until you recover. Avoiding contact with others and visits to medical facilities will allow these facilities to operate more effectively and help protect you and others from possible COVID-19 and other viruses. If you develop fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical advice promptly, as this may be due to a respiratory infection or other serious condition. Call in advance and tell your provider of any recent travel or contact with travelers. Why? Calling in advance will allow your healthcare provider to quickly direct you to the right health facility. This will also help to prevent possible spread of COVID-19 and other viruses.
Health Alert is sponsored by the National Health Fund. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. Music brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color. This one is from Assassin. Remember, say God now sleep.
Hold on then. How do you think you're hiding from? Say I from yourself. Hear me now. Check. Just remember this. Versatile. Yo, remember say God now sleep. All when you are going with that, you feel say nobody now say. Remember say God now sleep. Whenever you feel for rob and rape and kill and whenever you watch it. Remember, God now sleep. When you only on a Sunday but you're dirty for the rest of the week, yo. Remember, God now sleep. Every time you're bound for make a wrong move. Remember this before you do it. Remember he's the Lord of Lords, the King of all kings. Just remember that in the wet and he see it all things, all sins, all of the details. The small things is like the super camera running the film of all films. And I'm talking the wicked and the hard place. All our war seeking over in the dark place. See when you hiding and things so that him can't get you. If only when you take your last breath, cause God not sleep. So all when you walk around with that you feel so nobody not say. Just remember, God not sleep. Whenever you feel for rob and rape and kill, whenever you watch it. Remember, God not sleep. Him see what you do yesterday and all of what you keep on blasting. Remember, say God not sleep. Every time you out to make a wrong move, think before you reach. Because what? Him never chose yet, him always right away. He never take no vacation. I go on no break, so if you feel so you can drink him, you making a mistake. No fake ticket can't get you through the pearly gate. So make a change before it's too late. Talking to the murderers and all who are thief and who are rape, who see the route and try to deviate. Time for you just get back on the narrow and the straight. Cause God not sleep. All when you are gone with that you feel nobody not say. Remember, God not sleep. Whenever you feel for rob and rape and kill, whenever you watch it, just remember say God not sleep. Yes, all who are one like say the machine. Just remember say God not sleep. Hear me now. I don't want to misunderstand me. Watch out. Because I'm not trying to preach to you. Me just a beg and a beseech to you. What the Father listen me, I teach to you. Heart dirty clean that. Let Jah be the bleach to you. Cause how you treat people, same thing I go reach to you. So it no matter if you ball or dialogues. If you a Catholic, Muslim or even Orthodox. When you carry out the dirty acts, just remember him no need no spectacles and him no wear no contacts. And God not say, so all when you are going with that, you think nobody not say. Remember, so God not say, whenever you feel for rob and rape and kill, whenever you want shame, just remember, so God not say, when you only on Sunday but you dirty for the rest of the week now. Remember, so God not say. But it's another one. Just look it's not sweet. It's not sweet. Versatile. Remember, say God not sweet.
All
Yeah,
right,
man.
Agent Saska there, God Nasty, brought to you by Edgecombe Paints for people who dream in color.
All right, so we go back on the line, do we? Hello, OC.
Hello?
Oh, Rollington.
Yes, man. What's up, Orville?
I'm there, Rollington.
Yes, I come in your way right away now. But Zidane,
Yes, Rollington.
boy, I see you loading up the basketball to give us some big entertainment next year, man.
Which team that?
No, man, the draft.
Oh, the draft.
Yeah,
With
man,
the French
Thompson
guy.
Twins and all people like,
With the big French superstar them I compare LeBron James.
Victor Wembanyama
Yeah.
name or something like that.
Yes.
Tell me something. How tall was Kareem? Kareem Abdul.
I would have to check what you look like him taller than Kareem. Hey, Mr. Man with that picture. He was in a picture with Tim Duncan and David Robinson. The man well taller than the man.
Hey, 7'5", you know.
And the man handle the ball up on the perimeter and my boss. I
What
heard
you
that.
mean? What I'm going to use and guard him?
Good question.
Yeah, must be a robot, not a ordinary human being. Wembanyama.
Yeah.
Then you have the Thompson Twins.
Mm-hmm.
One Ghana Spurs, the other one Ghana, I think, is Rockets. You understand? So we're looking for a lot of excitement in the NBA next year.
Yes.
Orville,
Yes, sir.
boy, let me tell you something. I am as puzzled as you. Probably I'm even more confused now as to what some of the things I saw happen in this game
Like which
early
one?
on.
Like which one?
I agree with you 100%. I don't understand how Hope came in.
You know, like, remember, you know, sound like you like Hope. You know?
No, man, that's not the point, man. That you have a total different mode of attack at that time.
No, man, you don't like Hope.
You gave us reason to ask that question. But what you're saying now is not that is the dead truth. I don't understand how that could agree with something like that. Explain it to me.
You need to chase 30, which means you need to lick either 5'6" or every ball for your bone.
Don't.
And you will send Shea Hope over Shepherd. Big man.
I don't understand it. So what I'm to
Puran.
I
don't know what I'm saying to Puran.
And King.
No, I never know you.
They must say, I don't know.
I puzzled. It's really puzzling.
Mr. Lord, I use King ahead of Shea Hope, though, you know.
Of course, then know what you mean.
But I know King would have been my first choice.
She definitely had
It would be Puran, Johnson Charles, and Romario Shepherd. Pardon.
Yeah, Johnson Charles have to be right up there too. You know.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, I don't understand that they must explain something about it.
Shea Hope at the big battle. You have to remember that.
No, that's you. No, man, you overplaying your kill now. You know.
You know, Shea Hope at the biggest bat, never. So I'm not supposed to be the biggest bat.
No, man, we have reason for talk about this now, man. You understand? Definitely have reason.
You know, like
I can't say how you're going to open with Shea Hope.
You know, like
He has not been opening for the last couple of games, and he has been doing quite well down in the order.
Shea Hope is the best one day batsman, man. So we have to use the best one day batsman for every time. Yeah, yeah. Then I'm the best player upon the team.
Then why them do make him Marlo Wild?
No, because captain him drop down himself. Because he can but spin better than some of them, man.
Anyway, we soon hear
But
how
me not think you like Hope still.
me.
You can't be critical of the man.
Hey, listen, man. Orville, you is a man who, when you get the chance to kill him, you don't joke about it.
No,
but you're perfectly right this time, and I'm not going. I don't have any argument.
Rallington, one day you will
puzzling.
One day you will realize that I'm perfectly right all the time. I do sometime on
all the time.
Yeah, man, I'm never wrong yet, man. Me might have an opinion where you might not agree with, but me never bramble upon no topic, no time at all, you know, my boss. You say if me tell you say she Hope shouldn't open, there's credible argument when it shouldn't open. No man can tell us that me bramble upon the radio.
Anybody can say that.
Oh, they are saying Poran was off the field for a while in the latter part of
so he
when
couldn't
they were
walk.
feeling, so he couldn't be the one. Yeah.
All right. So me understand.
Well, if he had that, if he was injured or something, fine.
All right, no, off the
Then
field.
again,
So
you have other people that could go ahead.
big man, send Romario Shepherd come open the batting.
Yes.
At 30-yard chase.
But me see him pads up and sit down.
I'm come next to him. Not joke
Anyway, make we say
but I like me not like Hope still. Let me admit that. So leave it right.
Man, that's total different argument. Coming from those angles, you really did sound a bit touchy, but I can see where you're coming from now with this argument.
All right,
I totally agree with it.
All right, leave it there, Rollington.
All right, my boss. Take care.
Yeah.
Good.
Hello. OC now?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Orville, how you doing?
Oh, Dwight Chateau.
Hey, how you
Dwight, is it true that you have decided that you won't have a debate with Rudolph regarding the runs per innings versus average?
Okay, so let me read the statement. I want to have a debate with Orville Higgins on the runs per innings.
Not with
argument.
Rudolph.
No, Orville Higgins, the person I have been going back and forth with for the past couple of weeks on it. That is the person I want to debate.
May you don't debate
No, man. What will happen if I debate Rudolph and Rudolph lose? Is that you guys say you would have argued it differently.
Nice.
I want a debate to end all debates.
Nice.
Orville, people out there in Radio Land wants this debate. Let us have this debate, Orville.
No, man, don't talk. Me.
Orville, Orville, fun and joke aside. Come on, seriously.
Nice try.
You always, but you always like the thing.
We are going to spend the next 5 we are going to spend 5 minutes. I said no, because you know.
But why you don't want to debate me? No, but why you don't want to debate me?
Why you don't want to debate Rudolph? And why
No,
you don't want to debate another caller before that?
Answer a question without asking another question.
I don't debate.
Why don't? But you debated me already.
No, man, I don't formally debate callers.
No, but you debated me. It's because you lost the debate that me and you did the debate. Why you don't want to lose it formally? No, that's level with me, man. No, Orville, me and you alone at all. Nobody now here with conversation. That's me and you at all. Level with me. Me and you.
Man, say nah, Rudolph. Hey, me da win it.
Let's start to me, man.
Me da win it. Me da man I go coward and debate.
No, but since Mr. Coward, why you not debate a coward? Me a big coward, Orville. Debate this coward on radio and embarrass me in front of everybody.
We know
say big coward. No, but debate me. Debate the coward. Eat my food now, Orville.
No, man,
Wait. We have to put on money to get to the debate. That's how you go. We have to put on money.
You're a big fat coward. That's what.
No. Level with me. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to link there and see if we can get some money to put on the debate. Orville, if we can put down money. Orville, if we can put down money on the debate.
Because you didn't tell me you're going to debate it. I'm here to say there's no way.
Orville,
I'm going to come find some excuse why you not debate the man.
You want to me about Rami? You think me about Rami, me cancel.
Right. Anybody take you seriously after today? And the man still have the audacity to go like
me never hear nobody. Orville, we just pay an appearance fee. You don't even have to win the debate. To appear.
All right,
to debate me we will pay you for that.
Hey,
How that sound?
If you think me, I got discuss no
Lord
more
of mercy. Zidane,
Steve Smith with you.
Zidane. If a man tell us, say, come debate him on LeBron, on some show, and he will pay you just to show up, wouldn't you show up for that debate?
Yes.
Okay, Orville, you are a cricket man.
No, man, I'm not discussing cricket with you, you know.
No, but Orville, you have been paid just to show up for the debate.
I am saying
Orville.
I refuse to discuss cricket with you
this.
We're going
to talk about something else.
I must football
Orville, this ODI tournament.
I am not discussing cricket with you.
Hey, calm down
but may I tell you, I'm not discussing.
No, calm down. All right. This ODI tournament. Isn't it true that with the game today that we're essentially out of next World Cup?
I am not discussing any cricket with you.
Wait, hold off. Is this an official station position?
Me, I decided say
No, wait. Is this an official KLS position? Me a call for come talk about ODI cricket, and you tell me say you not gonna have no conversation with me?
I'm saying that you're right.
No, that's let me just know if this is a far thing from KLS.
No, this is me Orville Higgins telling you that.
So you are saying when me call again, because I'm going to call again and again and again. Hey, it's only one topic me call about.
When you call, I will agree.
Do I chat to? Does not call about football. You see, all the reggae boy and think that me not call about that.
All right, when you call,
when you want to talk about this ODI tournament.
When you call, I will
talk about upcoming India series. You tell me, so me.
No, then let me tell you what I said. I will agree with you when you call, as of now.
Okay. So if you want that.
All right.
So Orville, this tournament, with this loss today, we basically can't carry any points going into the what them call it, Super Six.
Yeah.
What them call it. Isn't it true that basically we effectively out of it?
If you say so, I agree with you.
No, Orville, let's relax, the man.
Let me agree with you for that.
Hey, King. Why you the pan, me not the pan? I cricket my comfort talk.
But I agree with you, though.
No, you the pan something else. You need to just come out for that. I'm going to talk some sports. Because me I look on it, Orville.
Yeah.
That if thing there has 4 points, I think it's 2 points to every win. Even if Zimbabwe should lose 2 games in the Super Six, I think it's 3 games them going to play, right? Even if them lose 2 games, they still have a third game maybe against Oman to still end up with more points than we would end up with. And even if we end up on the same number of points as them, they have a superior net run rate. So it looks like we're out of this thing. Look so.
Agree with you.
So the rule is they're going to play the
team. Now, going forward.
Hold on, do it. Like what like a mix out. Let me talk to me. So the rule is that we're going to face the teams from our group will face the teams from the other group. And that's it.
The other group in 3 games.
Oh, Lord.
So the most we can end up with is basically 6 points.
Yes, and Zimbabwe already taken over the points.
Zimbabwe already have 4. If them just beat Oman, they're on 6. And them have a net run rate of 2 points, and we have a net run rate of 0.5. It looks as if we effectively out of the next World Cup.
Yes, a back-to-back white ball World Cups, we're out.
I just don't understand. But what I want to find out, and this was really my next question, is we have an ODI series coming up against India. What changes would you make to this team? What changes
would you make?
Lord of mercy. Orville, you want me to call you another day?
Yes, I look forward to it.
Level with it. If you feel embarrassed or something, I can call you another day. But you need to figure out where you're at. It's cricket come to talk. It's cricket. No, it's cricket me come to talk.
Then what are you calling to?
You're not sure where you're at. You're not sure where you're at. Today you're not sure where you're at. So me get the rest of the day to cool off. Get out of your feelings.
We look forward to your calling.
Tomorrow we can talk some cricket.
We look forward to it.
Yeah, man, we talk cricket tomorrow.
Brilliant. We take a break. We'll be back.
Importers. Shipments requiring you to pay customs duties and taxes are cleared on a customs goods declaration, known as an IM4 or IMS4. Ask your clearing agent to provide your customs declaration, customs assessment notice, and customs receipt once duties and taxes are paid. Where your clearing agent may not be able to provide the IM4 or IMS4, request your customs goods declaration registration number or C number, which can be used to verify your payments. Importers, request your IM4, IMS4, or C number. It is your right. For details, email the Jamaica Customs Agency at public.relations@jca.gov.jm. Jamaica Customs, keeping our customers in focus.
Design your dream home with Total Hardware and Supplies. We have windows of all sizes on special. Doors galore. Choose from our wide variety of porcelain and ceramic tiles. Experience the best deals on sanitary ware, jacuzzis, shower enclosures, and baths. Just to name it, we have it all. Come on down to Aiken Hill Drive, Pembroke Hall. Call us at 631-7648 or WhatsApp anytime 507-0865. Remember, same-day delivery available. Quality products, great prices. That's the Total Guarantee.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Hello. Hello. What's up? Voice notes?
some WhatsApp messages.
What's wrong with you, Nicholas? You all right? Okay. Brought to you by BH Paints. Paint it, love it with BH Paints.
All right.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
It's now time for text messages on the Sports Desk.
At this rate of production and inconsistent performances, we are probably better off with Kyle Butler instead of Bailey. Somebody named Victor. Give me another one. Gentlemen, we should not blame the coach. The mistakes that the players made are about common sense. Their two biggest problems. One, they lack the ability to anticipate the movement of the ball. Two, they are either colorblind or they do not know their teammates. These are not coachable things, or players lack the ability to use their brains. Don't blame the coach.
Then why was Tapper fired?
The person's a disappointed fan.
Why we biased towards the white collar looking man? Man.
Give me a next one. Is having 7 EPL players all that matter? How often do these players play together? Very rare. With the current coach, Jamaica has played only 2 proper matches, using some of the players that played against USA, against Mexico, and the Aztec of our 2-2 draw was the other game. All right. Give me a next one. Oh, put that up. Orville, you must behave yourself. You said you would go watch Lara over Smith. I must behave myself. But of course I will go watch Lara over Smith. Indeed. When on earth or in which lifetime was Leon Bailey ever better than Walter Boyd, Onandilo, or Ricardo Fuller? All 3, including Luton Shelton, has by far been a better player than Bailey. He has 3 goals in 21 games, including a penalty kick he didn't earn. While no penalty kick was in Fuller's 9 goals. Zidane, you criticized Junior Fleming's performance for Jamaica, but which of the 2 has given more than a Jamaica shirt? Well, that's shipping pool. If I knew it was him, I'd probably give somebody.
Him not credible.
All right. That's it. I ask you one next one.
All right, that's it.
All right, that sound like it.
All right, that's brought to you by
no. Hold on.
Voice notes.
A voice note. Yeah.
Orville and Zidane, Gaza man here. Leon Gundogan situation. Man City have a policy. Say who don't want to stay at the club. Once you want to leave, them allow you to leave. Them put a contract on the table where them willing to give you, or them want to upgrade the contract, or whatever the case may be. But you decide. So if you want to leave, them not going to beg you to stay. See, Cancelo want to leave in the middle of the season, there, which was considered the best left back / right back in the Premier League. And the man them say go on. Sterling don't cut them, say go on. Jesus don't cut them, say go on. I said them man they run them club. And that I just saw them man they run them club. That's the bottom line.
That's it now? I will take one more. All right, that's it. Brought to you by BH Paints. Paint it, love it with BH Paints.
All right. Let's go back on the line. Hello. Hello.
Who's there? We are in the line. This is open there. No?
All right. Rocker.
Oh, Rocker.
Good afternoon.
Good
How
afternoon.
do you rock it?
Why? I'm not doing so well, you know. I never felt good Saturday night. was a good thing we never had curfew. We could still go in the streets, but the spirit still wasn't up. And then, beginning of the week, now I'm like in anticipation what's going to happen. So West Indies batting this morning, I'm like, the pitch really flat, and in certain moments, West Indies was kind of going a bit slow. And then, I never thought that it would be a case wherein we would have crumbled so poorly. But I guess it's just a good reflection as to the demise that we have been experiencing over time. Now, Zidane, I have you to be a very balanced soul,
Yes.
I have you to be very spirited in the defense of what you believe in, sporting-wise, because we know each other sporting-wise.
Yes.
I have heard a gentleman posit on numerous occasions that, and may I come back to this one, because business a man wants to say. It is said that a lot of the Jamaican players are poorly developed because they only can use one foot. One side of them not developed.
Yes.
Now, I am a little bit concerned that Leon Bailey, having taken the penalty, which anyone can miss, I can live with that. I used to play, so I can live with that.
Yes.
But Zidane, the ball come back to the man, though.
No, shocking.
The man can tour the ball after the goal.
No, man, it's shocking, man.
Zidane, and you tell me the ball has never got on the target, man.
There is no way you missed the target from that sort of distance.
All right. You remember when
you practice the thing where you have the ball, you go around the cone, you throw it to me, and knock it back to you.
Yeah.
Is that as simple that,
Yeah.
Knock it to the goal.
You remember when I raised a point in the Mexico game, the 2-2 draw, and I said, tagline being the marquee player, if you are on a breakaway when he allegedly have his standing leg hit the ball away, and I'm like, no, you're supposed to compose yourself long time. Things can happen.
But it's not one of those left foot ways, them left foot alone. So that's why the miss was so shocked me was. Shocking me was.
But I don't know you. I was at a particular location and I had to watch it on my phone. I me actually, me look on the phone screen so intensely till a soul who was close by said to me, "Here's what happened. So why Jamaica miss a penalty a while ago and I don't see how the man miss." I tell you, sir, Zidane is like, it bother me spirit, bro.
Yeah. Probably likely we would have won the game.
If we had gone up 2-0, maybe we win the game. Maybe 4-1, 3-1. Because they would have had to open up more and we would be able to better position for the
No, but just look at how well we defended and we were organized. I think we could have hold on to a 2-0 lead. I don't think we're going to be able to give them 4-1 or so.
And I don't care what some persons want to say, They said that I have been saying that the local coaches are not up to scratch, and I gave my recommendation that we should get some coaches from Eastern Europe, maybe 12 of them, match them to the Premier League teams and let our locals learn from them. Now, when I look at what I saw, Zidane is a joke. Jamaica pressing and working hard on the front line. Okay, you start Demari Gray for the first game. But Demari Gray don't play any football since the Premier League season ended, And under one training session, you have the man.
But who has?
But you would have had Mikel Antonio who played later than them because he played the finals.
Well, what he could have done was to brought them off earlier. I think that was the
That's
mistake.
all I'm saying.
He had them too long.
Yes, that's all I'm saying. Now, isn't this the same criticism we had of our brother Kedo Whitmore? Reluctant to make changes.
Yeah.
Because you remember the first World Cup qualifier we played in Mexico is when the men were out on their feet. Whitmore was trying to make a change when we actually lose the game already, So what I am asking, what is it that is so, apart from giving better interviews, because he does give better interviews than Whitmore, apart from giving better interviews, what am I to be optimistic about from a tactical side? I have not seen
haven't seen anything yet either, my boss.
Bro, big up on yourself, man.
All right, Rocco. Big up, Rocco. All right, hello. Hello, Bravo.
Yeah, what going?
Yes, Bravo.
Yeah, man, you hear me, Orville?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, boy, your argument sound pan Carl Hooper, Brian Lara thing. Carl Hooper can't bat no day like Lara, man. The man
No, it's not Carl
TV
Hooper.
from
No, man.
backwards.
It's Steve Smith.
Yeah, no, man. Them they have compare Carl Hooper with spin playing
It's
spin
Viv.
to Lara.
Vivian
first.
Richard.
No, it's Viv them compare Hooper with.
Oh, but him still can't bat like Viv, man. Carl
Batting-
Hooper have to compare with Jimmy Adams.
Batting spin.
Jimmy
Them,
Adams.
some people feel he
No,
can bat
sir.
spin better than Viv. And
No,
them something
sir.
they may have to sit down
Them
and
that-
listen to what in the idea.
Them blind have it. Them money I watch them TV from backwards. And even with this Lara and Steve Smith thing, they you know kill them, man. You don't need to have debate with them. If two man go at the crease and me more productive than you, or one God's hurt, you is a better batsman than me.
Because
I guess I style them and look pan, man. If it's flashiness and all of that, then the Lara are the king, man.
yeah, man.
But if you look on the productiveness of how two batsmen supposed to produce, then Steve Smith would have by far, man.
No, but
Orville, hold on. Even this West Indies team, you know, boy, the man name is an idiot.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Boy, I don't know how people sit down and watch them. I watch him on them this morning.
No, man, we watch for the
make
we watch for
Eh?
the entertainment. Remember, sports is entertainment.
From who? From Sheo?
No, when you watch sports, you watch it's entertainment. So once you're entertained, you're doing.
No, man, me no watch entertainment when me is a mutual fan. But when you
No. Once the West Indies team entertain you, they are doing their job. Cause that
in all
sports is.
honesty, man, West Indies are go backwards, Orville.
Are they entertaining you?
Each and every day.
Hold on, you know, so the pretty shot them Brandon
No,
King
man.
and play and
Man.
Johnson. Hey, you watch
Man.
Johnson Charles with him
Man,
back
man.
and lick over cover, brother.
Orville. Listen, man, I don't want no entertainment. Win the matches.
No, man,
Win
sports is
matches.
no, brother.
Entertainment. Win matches.
You watch when Johnson Charles a buffy over cover. You see them shot there? You see Brandon King covered, right? You know, after entertainment.
What is the end result?
No man, entertainment. We watch sports for now. What do you, man?
Hey, all right, Orville, hold on, Zidane.
Yes.
This football thing, you know, my boss.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at it, the man them not. The man them a play the long ball, and each time them.
No man, Alian, I give some Harvey sack. Alian Bailey for.
No man. No man.
No man, Alian
Man them just have a bias.
No,
have a bias.
Alian Bailey for my boss. And on the long ball, no problem.
No, sir. No man, all right. It's when me I watch the game and me see the man them boost the ball up. Each time the man them.
Leon Bailey, a coach side and tell the man to play long ball, my boss. Bravo, Leon Bailey tell the man to play long ball.
I will say that. A shipping boat say that.
No man, I trouble them. Jamaica wasn't good.
No man, me know.
Hold on. Jamaica qualified for one World Cup. They never win Gold Cup yet.
Yeah.
Then come, you see, outside of the one time we qualify for the World Cup, most times we finish at the bottom of the standings at the final round. And all of a sudden, Jamaica play football and everybody, Leon Bailey, this and Leon Bailey. That you can't play football down here. That you forgot to talk about.
Zidane.
Yes.
Zidane, me rate how you analyze football. And me hear you say one thing and I true. Jamaicans can't play football, brother. And like money when you talk about carry local league, local players. It would have even worse, brother. You're the best thing, man.
Hold on, bravo.
The best thing, bravo. All right. We give the next half an hour, bravo.
You want to give the rest of the show? Bravo, the man said, I give the rest of the show after the break.
No, big up, bravo. We're coming back.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Edgechem, Any Bet, and Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
Craig Brown, the last man to take Scotland to World Cup finals, has died at the age of 82. The national team's longest-serving manager. He was in charge for 71 games from 93 to 2001, qualifying for Euro 96 and the 1998 World Cup. He was also on the staff for the 86 and 1990 finals. Brown managed Preston North End and Motherwell before ending his career at Aberdeen in 2013 and moving to a board position at Pittodrie. That is sports in a minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Any bet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly. At Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill, celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes.
Importers. Shipments requiring you to pay customs duties and taxes are cleared on a customs goods declaration known as an IM4 or IMS4. Ask your clearing agent to provide your customs declaration, customs assessment notice, and customs receipt once duties and taxes are paid. Where your clearing agent may not be able to provide the IM4 or IMS4, request your customs goods declaration registration number or C number, which can be used to verify your payments. Importers, request your IM4, IMS4, or C number. It is your right. For details, email the Jamaica Customs Agency at public.relations@jca.gov.jm. Jamaica Customs, keeping our customers in focus.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back and we move on to the Emirates. Hi, Emirates.
Yes, gentlemen, what's up?
Troy. Well, go on, Troy.
Boy, I'm there looking up. Boy. Mixed bag across the weekend. Well, not really mixed bag. Sad news across the weekend, really. West Indies and Reggae Boys. Listen, I want to be. I think we're a bit harsh on the coach. The coach is still trying to get himself into the game, trying to get his things working and so on. I think we just wait a little bit. You understand? In relation to pattern and
I don't think anybody act for the coach's head though.
Yeah, a lot of person miracle, both on the radio and
call for his head.
No man, that's head. I mean, it's a criticism.
Yeah, but if you see something where you're gonna be critical, you're going to be critical.
Yeah, I do understand, but I'm just saying, if had it not been for that.
For example, you realize nobody's criticizing for his team selection.
Yeah.
So I thought he got the team selection right. That's what I've gone with.
Right.
But then it's just now, after a while, now you believe that he could have made some change earlier on in the game. Yeah. So I like him team selection. I like the team.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the formation, but I like the 11 men that were on the field for the game.
Yeah, I love the confidence. I think they were playing a level of confidence that I like, and I hope that they can continue on that. I'm disappointed with Leon Bailey. And while I won't say it's a disaster, I don't think we have gotten true value from Leon Bailey over the years and the Jamaican team.
Yeah.
Because what we know of him, from Craig Butler pretty much big him up, and he's playing in other teams both in Europe and England. I thought he would have done much better.
Yeah, man.
But
him have about 4 good games out of 20. Him better than that. Him better than that for sure.
Him better than that. And it's kind of sad him throw the penalty and then miss the other.
Boy, the rebound, because everybody miss penalty. Messi, Ronaldo.
Well, I tell you.
So the rebound now is a tapping that in my boss.
Yeah, simple.
Yeah.
Big up to the West Indian women. I see them play, and Stephanie with a 50. I hope that them really back on it up, and Stephanie really back into the game and can hold through. Because the situation with her injury over the past few months.
Yes.
So that will work out for her. Boy, the bigger one, West Indies. Boy, it looks sad for we doing now.
Yeah.
Because I think after this game we'd have gotten 2 points to take into the next round.
Yes.
Which we didn't get. So it's gonna be even harder. I don't see us qualifying, tell the truth. Right? I think last night they lacked earlier today, they lacked creativity, the bowlers. It's a flat pitch. But even though it's a flat pitch, I don't expect Netherlands to come and play 300 runs for you.
It's their biggest ever score in ODI, isn't it?
Can you imagine? And a matter of fact, Netherlands, we say Netherlands, right?
Yes, Netherlands.
Yes, exactly. Record on you, man. That's crazy, man. And then you come at the super over and to add insult to injury. 30 without last time, you're going to make 8 for 2. No, sir. But I don't know. I think they should have come home here, sir. Because, I don't see us making the white ball, making the ODI. There's no going to make it. Because, they're not playing well. They do well in terms of when them batters can fling them bat and lick runs, but when it comes to crunch moments like yesterday or today, which is what's gonna happen a lot of times, so you can strategize and put the team under pressure make them make a mistake. That's what you do on a flat wicket. You understand? You can't take the wicket in terms of licking on the stump. You make the man make mistake. Very defensive. Set up your field in a way. Bring them in if possible and try to go for the big hits. I catch them. But some of them, I don't know. They were pretty flat just like the pitch today. Believe you me. Orville, hear me now before you run me. Orville, listen to me, man. When you come off of that, you talk about people are entertained. Right? I know you kind of being a bit sarcastic, but I don't like hear it because it's all like you give credence to the man and we come and talk them phone shit.
No, man, then the people I'm convinced me say sports is entertainment.
Come off for that, Orville. You don't believe me that to come off for that.
Me not get to that. When me work with it, when me don't work with the caller, them no pressure me. I when me work with the caller, them
I don't work with you. You're being sarcastic, big man.
No man, entertainment, man. That's what we are watching for,
No
bro.
man.
The Western is batsman entertainment. I can't tell you that. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but that's how they all come off of cricket.
No, but at that me watch. At that me I watch, you know.
Entertainment a fringe benefit, boss man. At the end of the day, the winning you want. You understand?
You don't understand the thing, my boss. Me rate the man who entertain me. That yeah.
By the way, last point, Ilian. Why I feel we can't help but to think hard, and somehow I just figure that from the change our camp thing has been going down there.
Why?
The amount of injuries, about 4 injuries she have had, based on what you said.
I don't think I've ever so looked forward to a national trial as I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah, I really want that one.
So let us see how it
I don't think she's gonna make it though, because based on what I go on, where she said mentally she's not there. Even though she's not feeling the pain, she can't mentally put herself to run. And that to me look a lot based to conditioning. And somehow I think it's a bad mistake to me that she just sit down, accept it, and make a change, because she's still young, she's 30, she has 3 more years out of her. You don't want to go down like this. You understand?
Let's see, my boss. Saying
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, cool it.
Big up.
We have another first timer, Mark.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mark, the first time caller.
Yeah, man. Mark here from Olava. Zidane.
Yes, sir, Mark.
Yes, sir. I agree with you. Jamaica, them not understand how to play football. We don't have a clue, and I think we need to start training the youths from there. We need a system of how to play, and start from early with the youths, so that we just like how the Brazil have a system, Italian have a system, Germany have a system. We know say we have a cohesive way of playing, and then we just add a little here and there from the man them overseas.
No, nothing is wrong with what you're saying about the developing a system, but you need to develop high quality talent first. That is what we're lacking most of all, my boss.
Right.
When you look at the Americans, we say it's American C team. And even though the game dry, you think them, you look like them can play for some ball, you see some man come on and them knock it and move on. And yeah, so them look like some players. But the struggle was real for us. We have a man we carry from Swansea. They must give back the Americans the ball every time, my boss. It was a joke.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
you know, me call back another day upon the football. I really Orville want to kill with the cricket.
Yeah?
Yeah, man, you know, come on.
All right, Orville.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this conversation re Steve Smith and Brian Charles Lara. Brethren, them men are the same class, you know.
This no, me can't. Them something me can't deal with.
Hold on, Orville, listen carefully. I give it to you that Steve Smith currently has an impeccable career. But here this Zidane. You see, career, Steve Smith right now is what? 98 matches, 172 innings. The man is 22 not out, you know. Lara is what? At 6.
Mm-hmm.
All right, give him that.
That means Smith harder for out in cricket.
Yeah, you have to have a good defense, right?
Mm-hmm.
You speak with a man who play cricket and I watch cricket from him youth. Currently, him the 8,969. A IS of 239 runs, 59.3 some average.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm showing you something. You know that at one point in time, whatever they are from, what's in his name? Jimmy Adams.
Not after 100 tests. So I know what you're going to say.
Fair enough. No, but just
no man, I know, Jimmy. But I'm saying the brilliance of Steve Smith is sustaining that average after so long. Mm-hmm. So now tell me about what happened when 20 tests and 25 tests played.
Hold on.
Nice try.
But for those who are listening and love cricket, I just want to draw the point that at one point in time, Jimmy Adams was pushing in the 60s, and the man them start rank him and all, I bring up Bradman.
No, I didn't. I am talking. No, man, nobody go down them road.
Yeah, no, but me just say the emphasis where those.
I am talking about. No, I'm saying you're on a road that you won't score no points because the argument is not what you do after 15, 20 tests. Adam Vogue is average 60 yard as well. I'm at the real issue that I've been stressing is a man who has played 100 tests, 60 average, 31 hundreds. So you can't counter that by telling me what some man what them did do after 33 and 41 tests.
Yeah, but
so that's not the greatest start.
We big up Bradman. Well, I know we big up Bradman. We just play 52 tests.
Because Bradman's average ends at 99. Nobody played 50 odd tests, my boss, average 99.
Did you know that Bradman and the great George Edley was on par?
No, man, Bradman a bigger battle.
Team, well, I know, with the war, Bradman went on to play some Bramble team with just a coming across test cricket that brought up his average, you know. But that's not the point I want to bring. Look at this. Currently, he is at an average of 59.39. Then, all right, a strike rate of 53.7.
Yes.
Do you know that it is not wise to bank your hopes because anything can happen during now and say the next couple of tests. This average.
If him scored 20 ducks in him next 20 innings, him and Lara average the same. I'm not going to score 20 ducks in him next 20.
So Zidane, let me show you what I go on now. Currently, you know, there are two great players. Would you say that, Zidane?
Yeah, both of them, yes.
All right, Zidane, let's separate him and them. Currently, Brian Charles Lara is the only man to ever go 400 runs.
Oh, yes.
That's what separates. So if you're going to have a matchup, the term where Orville running from. If you want to have a matchup to see the best Australian 11 against the best West Indies 11, with each team counting on these men, Steve Smith at the best 140 something runs and 120 cannot cope up to what Lara can deliver in a single innings.
No, but if you ask me who would you want to play one in his field? You want to take Lara, take him. Who would you want to play for you for 15 years or 10, 12 years? Give me Steve Smith. You want to take the one innings thing with Brian? Take him.
No, it's not just about one innings.
No, man, but me I talk about the career.
Look at it now. Gentlemen, over the career up until now, it is saying to you that Steve Smith at 144 and 142 cannot match up with Brian Charles Lara.
144 and 142 what?
The highest centuries in each innings, because you're talking about the maximum amount of runs and how fast they can score. We need to look at also the strike rate. Lara strike rate is over 60 compared to Steve Smith. Lara is fastest to 10,000 runs and was fastest to 9,000 runs as well. He is third in the most fours in his career in Test cricket, right? And right now, when you combine T20,
Test cricket
and Test
cricket,
BC Lara is rated at number 8 and Steve Smith at even dip on the list at 41.
No, man, when we talk about Steve Smith at Test cricket,
so the Test cricket me talk about.
Then what you tell me about
no, man, the last figure, just to show you say even combined.
So you have 7 other people rated more highly than Brian in all across formats?
No, brother, it may tell us you can't just look at average. Let me show you something.
No. So hold on. You just quoted that Steve Smith, that Lara is 8 across formats.
Yes.
So there are 7 other people better than Lara across formats. You agree with that?
But Steve Smith is way down at 41. That's what
so no. May ask you if you believe there's 7 other people better than Lara across formats.
Yeah, man, based on how they graded. So
based on how them graded. Well, based on how them graded, Lara not in the top 28 people when it comes to batting peak. So if you want one, you have to take the other. Hug up that new caller. We're coming back after the break.
The Scoreboard, Mondays to Fridays, one of the best sports programs on radio. The Scoreboard features informative, investigative, and hard-hitting sports discussions with top-quality guests. Join us 5 to 6 p.m. with our A-list hosts as we inform and entertain. That's The Scoreboard, Mondays to Fridays, 5 to 6 p.m.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, yes, new time caller, man.
You know, I'm afraid to Zidane.
No, but hold on, man. You are telling me that based on how they calculate it, Steve Smith is ranked number 41 across formats, and Big Bat Lara is at 8. Me take me licks, boss. We don't have 41 Steve Smith. They're not good across formats.
Right.
Based on the calculations by reputable sources, right?
Yes.
So we are working with reputable sources. And Steve Smith, 41, Lara, 8, all format. But reputable sources also tell you that Steve Smith has the highest rating of any batsman who is alive. Only Bradman have it higher than him, and Bradman dead.
That's what.
And Brian is 29 on that list.
That's what.
So if me I go work with your all format list by reputable sources, then you have to work with that one.
No, disregard anything what you're saying because we have to just work with the facts. But what I'm saying, currently where Steve Smith is, this wonderful average that he has can change quickly. Let me show you something I noticed with Steve Smith.
Yeah.
He's very vulnerable. I don't think Steve Smith could average in the 30s against a Courtney Walsh and a Courtney Ambrose attack.
I don't think Lara could average 60 if he had to deal with Anderson and Brad.
No, man, come on, man. Listen, Ambrose bowling back up a length at Steve Smith, he wouldn't have any clue.
I agree.
Not to mention a man like Carl Marshall. You know when the man they bowl bounce.
Yeah, man, that's true, man. Me agree. But me agree. But me not think Lara could have bat Jimmy Anderson up in England and I cool anything and swing around.
Who you talking about, Orville, man?
But me agree with this. Steve Smith couldn't bat certain man, you know, but yeah, if you give me say Lara couldn't bat Anderson. You get to me I say? Me not think Lara could have bat Ravichandran, Ashwin and them, man. And Jadeja and them, man.
Oh, yeah, say Orville, man.
Then say like how Steve Smith can bat.
So you are giving me that him could cope with the 80s attack, though.
I agree.
Because Ghana alone with a machine.
But Lara never cope with the 80s attack neither still.
No, man, Lara had quality bowlers back then. That's why I'm telling you that the quality bowlers that we have in the late 70s coming down to the 80s and early 90s.
Who your rate as a bigger bat? Viv or Shandapal?
No, must be Richards, Orville. What kind of conversation is that? That's why I'm telling you.
But Shandapal face better bowling than Viv, you know. Because Lara face all like good bowler them and Lara and Shiv play together.
Rubbish. You're talking rubbish.
Me talking rubbish. Say Shiv face the same set of bowler them with Lara face.
When Viva face Lily and Thompson and Pasco.
Who face better? All right, yeah. Who face better bowling, Lara or Steve Smith?
Lara, brother.
Why?
Because you have quality bowling.
So Lara would
quality bowling then.
More quality bowlers. Hold on, man. When were there more quality bowlers? Lara's time or Viv's time?
That's what I just said a while ago. The quality was from the 70s coming down into the 80s and it tapered off in the 90s. So, for example, Zidane, these batsmen nowadays, you know, some was
well, Carla, them are running. Them say we have 2 others we take on the time.
Yeah, man.
Running,
yeah, let me just wrap it up in a 10 seconds.
Yes.
The quality bowlers, them where that was back then. Limit the man them to have such a great average like these guys. They work a Bramble bowler where they have no, you know.
Yeah.
Make these man can they way up in the 50s and I go 60s. But Smith could cope with Joel Garner and Marshall and them man there.
Viv could cope. Hey, Viv could cope with Marshall. Hey, you say Viv did have to bat Marshall and Garner and holding a 33 with average.
No, brother.
A 34.
Nothing like that. You can't knock Lara 400. You can't.
No, man, me agree with you. But me just tell you, say Viv.
More runs than
me wouldn't rate. Me not rate Viv, brother. Because Viv never back Marshall and Woolen and Garner and Kraft.
Yeah, joke out the thing. Lara is in a different class. And a match-to-match scenario basis, there's none greater
And Brian Lara.
Poetry in
Ah,
motion.
Poetry in
brother.
motion.
All right,
All right,
Mark.
Mark. First time. Call us again, Mark.
Yeah, man.
Poetry in motion. Man.
Correction.
Brethren, through the man attack cricket, you have the man from the radio, long brother. I don't have the whole little program.
All right, just stick to your 4 minutes. As a conscientious caller, it's now 3:52. Just make certain say 3:56 is a hard against my guy.
No, bother with that.
What do you mean no bother with that?
More my 10 minutes too.
No,
anyway,
man, 4 minutes.
Anyway, yeah. Zidane.
Yes.
What kind of problem you have with the coach? We have one team we assemble for 2 days. Tell me problem what you have with it.
No, I saw some tactical things that he could have done differently, and you didn't have a team for 5 weeks.
Hold on. Are the coach that for kick the rebound back in a goal?
No, but that had happened already, doing my boss. So not because a man miss an empty goal, it means the coach must have foolishness. So that
hold on. You want to put things into context, because you're not talking about long ball. Are the coach tell the man to play long ball?
Yeah, it appears so to me.
No, boss, man. You listen to the post-match conference? Hold on. You listen to the man post-match conference?
No, I didn't.
The man bemoaned the fact that each time him tell him that at the halftime break, him say keep the ball on the ground.
If the coach, I give them instruction and then not follow it, the coach.
The
coach not trouble in my boss.
Boss, no man, tap that foolishness.
No,
man.
I mean, no correction.
Hold on.
Correction. If you're a manager, listen to my boss, man. This is one of the reasons why Pep is so good. You cannot play with Pep Guardiola. Thing, when Pep going to say, this is what we're doing. If we're not doing it, we're going to come off for the field. So I'm saying to you, if your team is not following your instructions, you're in problems, my boss.
Boss, man, let me say this to you. The man played 2 international matches in the most hostile environment. Azteca.
What was hostile about the game?
Walana, man. We're talking about the man played 2 away matches.
There was nothing hostile about the game, man.
Walana, man. Your context wrong, brother. The man played 2 away match. The man don't lose none of them. Yeah, the man have a team. The MLS All-Star team where America assemble. Holland is still currently playing football because them.
All right, the coach was perfection on Saturday.
No, it's not perfection.
He wasn't perfect as a coach.
You know what?
Correction.
You know what? The real Jamaican have no patience. This man come for character.
No, who's asking for the coach to get fired, my boss?
The one I beat on the man, boss.
Hold on. So hold on. We not beat Leon Bailey.
Huh?
We not beat Leon Bailey when they come out of rubbish on the field. I miss the
people. You know, Bailey had one of the best games in his team having a long while.
If last night was Bailey's best game, my boss.
Me say, one of the best games.
If last night was one of Leon Bailey's best game, then it tells the quality of Leon Bailey for Jamaica.
Hold on.
Correction. He wasn't as bad as people are making him out to be.
Exactly.
It's the big miss.
Exactly.
It's the big miss.
It's a big miss.
Because none of the other players was any more
outstanding. Last night was Leon Bailey's best game for Jamaica.
No, nobody happen at that, man. If you look on Bobby Reed, nothing special. Mikel Antonio, not once in 78 minutes, not a single shot on goal.
But you know what I mean. I'm at them hard.
Yes.
I am willing to give the coach time with this crapper player. I am willing.
No, that is fear, you know.
At the end of the Gold Cup, me I judge.
Yeah, that is fear. But we can look at some things
because the coach don't come to win Gold Cup. The man come to carry to the World Cup. You understand?
And that is a fear argument. But some things, but just can look at it. You could have taken off Leon Bailey a long time because clearly him fatigue and he not running as much as he did in the first.
The coach himself bemoaned the fact. He said he gave instructions to keep the ball on the ground, and he noticed each time the ball is going in the air, and those long passes took away our effectiveness. So go on.
No, if the coach said that to the man, is a serious problem he have going up,
or a serious problem he had. That can change.
Well, let's see. Let's see.
Yeah, man, he said it. He said it in the post.
Correction. I know that you're a very fair caller who will take your 4 minutes and allow somebody.
All right, so Sean said the other man gone. Correction. No, say actually can't stay.
Correction. No, me no say you fear. I mean, no one the next man cost me like how you.
But the next man gone.
The next man gone.
So use the next 2-3 minutes wisely as a fear, man.
Yeah, correction. So like what you said that no, me can't because they had a problem with the long ball. So if the coach said, listen,
yeah, man, the coach had a problem with the long ball. He said it in the post-match conference.
Yeah,
you understand? And another thing that he was talking about was that disconnect between
from defense and transitioning going into the up to the forward. So there was a vacuum in the middle, in the middle of the park. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, man. So
say coaching at that level there is merely about motivation and team selection.
But him could motivate them for the way himself work. If he must tell us a pass more into midfield, and you keep.
Let me tell you what with that coach here. That this coach is very orthodox. Him not look like him a go do
because as like it's team selection. They agree with it.
Him pick the right man, yes. There, man, thing. But I want to say that. But I want to see a coach do one thing where different. Run out whisper then if I.
You know, but I run out whisper for Leon Bailey after 20 minutes.
I think I would run out whisper in the St. Nevis game, you know.
Something.
If we have St. Nevis like under 1-2 love in the first half, or even Trinidad.
No, that would be orthodox. Like
put on a man in the first half and take him off. After 40 minutes. I want the coach will come to Jamaica and show me something and a joke. In terms of wanting the things. I want to when we put her after half hour. Come after the field. I then kind of weird the coach. I want to see a Jamaica team a play and them look. I have to say, who the coach?
I still don't think he has played enough games really for us to see basically you know him you know.
Me not see no personality on the team.
Yeah, imposing himself on the team.
Let's see what he'll do in the next game.
You understand?
We have 3 competitive games at least. If we go through, we have another one. If we pass that, we have another one. Let's see.
Yeah, man. All right. Cool.
All right. That now. Sean said we disappear out of here. Hey, you notice and nobody no call me on the thing with Ricky Panting and
no man, that was for Shakes doing it. I mean, Shakes say if you're no cricketers.
No man, Rooney them too, you know.
Oh, Rooney is another one.
Rooney said, then who you hear about Steve? Well, me have an Australian captain and an English captain. I said that man here are the second best bat from out Australia. Me I win the argument them too easy, you know, people, man. Yeah, Ricky Ponting himself saying, no, that man here, that man here the best next to Bradman. The next test start, I know Tuesday. Leave it there, people.
When is next test? Yeah,
Wednesday, man.
All right, looking forward to it.
Trying to make him scratch out. People, if you don't want to shut me up, all the rest are coming
better make beer for you.
Try make the man make all 20. And next 100, sorry.
All right, that's it. Big up, listeners. Big up to all the people who took time to listen and call us. Big up to Nicholas Burford and Craig Manning. Big up to Sean, the producer. We'll slip in eventually there. Join us tomorrow. Same place, same time. And all over again. Until then, have yourselves a great evening.
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m.
Health Alert is sponsored by the National Health Fund. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
Avoid touching eyes, nose, and mouth. Hands touch many surfaces and can pick up viruses.